I'm Jimmy, and we're playing my decks. We've got Beck playing Slither Overlord, playing some slithery, horrible goodness that no one ever likes to see at a table. We've got Tom playing Prosper Tonebound. He'll be casting things from exile. Apparently that's a stronger deck than I realised.
Card advantage, yo.
Woo! And we have Anthony... Ash, sorry.
You've been doing that all night. It's been very fun. Do you want to start again?
Nah, let's just keep it in. Alright, so this is Merrin of Clan Niltoth. He'll be killing his stuff, killing our stuff, and getting his stuff back. And I'm playing a Traxa Fraser's Voice, which is just a gross commando.
You're literally the worst. Everything about this, I spun up these out of all the decks that you had, mostly, and we got all the gross ones. You are a terrible person. Why do we keep you?
But I never get to play these, and I never get to see them verse each other either. So this will be fun, I hope.
Just quickly, thank you to MLG Deodorant for gifting Morgan Moon a sub.
That makes way more sense. Hello, we are Nerds Blessed. We're doing this live, and we can do this live thanks to you gifting subs, subscribing on Twitch and YouTube, and following us on, supporting us on Patreon and with merch. Without further ado, that is the decks we are playing. Ash has the play.
Yes.
True.
What you got?
And no, the piece of shit deck is not in this one.
But also, are these not all the piece of... Are these not all a piece of shit decks?
Yeah,
They're mostly pieces.
Yeah, mostly are.
Look, Jimmy made them. That makes them objectively.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
We'll play Swamp.
Sweet.
Swamp.
For a Tarian's Soul Cleaver. So, equipped creature has Vigilance. Whenever another artifact or creature is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, I put a 1/1 counter on equipped creature. So, it looks like it's anyone's.
That's an amazing card.
Into anyone's graveyard.
Yes, yes it is.
Oh, I love that card. All right, because you played that way, I am going to play a Foreboding Ruins. Spoilers, everyone. Here's my Swamp.
Oh.
That comes in untapped. I'll tap it for red, and I'll play myself a Rift Elemental. I love this card because I've just built, or just brewed up Amy and Rory as partners. So it's just suspend cards all day, every day. Turn.
Cool. I just read some of the cards I had in my hand, and I was like...
Don't blame Beck. She's never heard of slivers before this week, and she's starting to realize why.
Is it because you
I,
refuse having
for
the
a
house?
hot second, thought I said silvers again, and I was so confused.
I'm sorry I keep calling you Anthony. I don't know why I think it's that either. Like, I can't find the like.
People call me Anthony, Alex, Ash.
Huh?
It's just those three names always. And none of them sound the same.
I'm just playing a forest for turn and peeing that tea. Hello.
Playing that tea? Okay. I draw. I will play.
Do you want me to let Gary walk
Yeah, no, I'm
over there?
just trying to think. Go, Gary, go. Try and get across the table.
Alright. I'm going to play a Vivid Creature enters the battlefield tapped with 2 charge counters. I can remove a charge counter off of it to make it tap for any colour. Peeing the tea.
That's cool. So it, for 2 turns, it's any colour, and then from then on, it's blue.
Yeah, just for 2 turns. Yeah.
Which commander are you playing?
Yeah, just 2 turns. It's counts.
Is this one of those, I'm playing a Traxa? Oh, it's not that a Traxa deck.
No, it's just proliferate.
It's not Super Friends.
No, it's, there's a couple of super friends.
I hate the word proliferate. My brain cannot comprehend it.
The
Proliferate.
deck name
Profiterole.
It is delicious.
Sorry.
Your turn.
Oh, okay.
I'm done.
You just played a land for turn.
For Proliferate is the name I've given it.
I'll drop the Exotic Orchid, and I am going to foretell a card.
I'm guessing you said orchid.
Yes, because I'm a
purpose?
jerk, yes, and I just do that every now and then.
Okay.
And I am going to swing at Beck for 1, because she's public enemy number 1.
I take the one.
That's
I've also
pass the turn.
heard that every deck on this is kind of public enemy number
Yeah.
1. So
Fine, don't worry about
think-
it. Don't worry about it.
I think Tom's just bitter because I don't trust him in any game.
No, I'm bitter
anymore.
because Jimmy stole my full outlands.
What?
Only I'm allowed to run those, Jimmy. Jeez.
We've probably got some in there.
I am
And
definitely.
there's
I hope so.
probably some in there. And there's some in here.
See.
Some in every deck. And Fallout lands aren't special anymore. They're in every set.
yeah. For like last 4-5 steps.
Oh, more than that, I reckon.
Because that's
What do we got? What do we got?
Zendikar, isn't it?
Yeah, Battle for Zendikar.
Battle for Zendikar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
That was when the reason we've said it so many times. I have so many of those lands because that's when I got into Magic. I bought like 2 of those bundles because you've got all the full out
I
lands.
think I might have bought about 2 booster boxes.
All right, I'm going to play a Wind-Scarred Crag. It enters the battlefield tapped, so it'll stay like that. However, when it enters the battlefield, I gain 1 life.
Worth it. You're welcome, everyone. Stopped her from being in the lead.
Team player.
Go on.
Done.
I'm feeling targeted, and I would like to make a complaint to HR.
Is that you?
Is that you?
Or is that you?
I'm pretty sure it's that.
Is that the big
All right, Jimmy, your turn.
bit of paper? You're like, yep, call that away.
Yeah, no problem. Let me just put that in the HR filing cabinet, and whooshoo.
Yeah, we value your concerns.
We'll make sure this is addressed right away.
There's a shredder in the bottom.
Yeah.
You don't see that straight away though, because
All right, so I'll play a swamp for my land. I'll play a Venser Corpse Puppet as lifelink, toxic one, and whenever I proliferate, choose one. If you don't control a creature named the Hollow Sentinel, create the Hollow Sentinel, a legendary 3/3 golem, or target artifact you control gains flying and lifelink until end of turn. And I'll play the two.
Jimmy, please.
What?
Hang on, may I just read that? Because I'm
Yeah.
like,
it does a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of things with too many words.
And
too many words, so I shouldn't bother reading it.
In case you didn't realize from the fact that he's running a proliferate deck, poison counters.
Yeah, it's not heavy.
Poison.
It's not heavy in poison, but
Beck, how slow do you need to be able to read that? Because I'm going to finish my turn very quickly. Pay 3 for Zorn. If you create one or more treasure tokens, create an additional treasure token. I love this card. He's just a good little boy.
derpiest art though.
Oh, it's the best art. And I will swing at Ash for 1.
I'm
Hell
gonna give
yeah.
it -1.
Hell yeah.
With a tragic slip. Oh,
In
Verbo.
response,
Goodbye.
Hold your horses.
I would have also accepted old
Ten.
horses.
untap, return.
No cowboys this time, but
Okay, what's this time?
we gotta have a cowboy off. Each of us upgrade our cowboy decks and see who comes out on top. Spoiler alert, it's gonna be you.
Okay,
So it
I'm
smells like
going.
a deck again.
Red blue deck, man.
But the cards are expensive.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll probably buy like
Man,
4.
I should do the desert deck.
I'm going to do everyone's favorite, Evolving Wilds. I'm going to sack it immediately, search my library for a basic land card.
And sacking it means sacrificing just.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I thought it was
What?
just sack tap, you know.
Oh,
It's like a treasure token.
That's
You
like-
gotta sack tap and sack
it's
it.
like phantom pains. Like just like, oh, I don't like that.
There's a god in here.
Just a few of them, actually. Are you playing anything else on your turn, or is how we continue?
Yeah, I'll play something else, sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
That's fine.
You've not seen the deck, so
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually just looking for an island.
probably should have posted
Yeah,
it
dog
in
on
the
the
chat.
road there is.
Yes, there's a dog.
So you can have a quick squiz through.
Just
When you
pulling
said
out
what
an
it was, I was
island.
like, I get it. It's green black.
Yeah. Just tapped.
There'll be some
yes,
tokens.
yes,
Yep, there's some
yes.
sack
Just-
outlets.
Sorry, I'm just. Now I need to do the second part of that, which is shuffle your library.
How dare you?
Look at you, kiddo. All right, let me just make sure all the 5-cost slivers remain on the bottom.
Please don't.
It won't matter.
No, not at all.
She can fish for them.
Well, the commanders are searching
They're not
for,
fish,
isn't
they're
it?
slivers.
That's true.
That's true. You
Not
got me.
slivers, they're fish. Okay, and then in the spirit of it, we're gonna tap for 1 red to play a striking sliver. Sliver creatures I control, you control, have first strike. So yes, there we go. Just one of those, and then I don't have anything else. That's a 1 cost.
Slivers are gross.
Since you shuffled my deck, can I split it?
No, that counts.
Damn. It's worth a shot, guys. It's worth a shot. And that's my turn.
Untappy tap. Draw.
If anyone is currently watching this and watched last week's stream, the Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout was last week.
Fallout was last week. Time takes forever now. But I want to apologize because I absolutely combined my graveyard and my exile piles into the same pile. So I probably definitely cheated, but I didn't win, so it's fine.
So playing a forest, and I'll play a replicating ring.
I love that card.
Ooh, I have one of those in my Hilda deck.
Nice.
I'm waiting to be able to use it because that's a lot of snowmail
that
when
is
that
also
one
cool.
works.
So at the beginning of my upkeep, put a night counter on replicating ring. Then if there are 8 or more, thanks Tom.
You're welcome.
If there are 8 or more counters on it, remove all of them and create 8 colorless snow artifact creatures. Snow artifact tokens named replicated ring with adding
No one ever lets it pop off. But
I know.
oh man, I hope so one day.
I'd like it
I
to.
hope.
I want it to one day.
It's also because it's a good like snow.
Is today that day?
Yeah.
The snow mana.
No mana is better than no mana.
It's true. It's in the name.
I'm just doing things. It's fine. You continue on with your turns.
One of you.
It's fair.
Yep.
And 1 poison.
And 1 poison for
For those at home.
yeah,
Would you like a way to track your
for
poison?
Ash.
I'll probably just grab one of these giants, I guess.
How many poison counters does it take to kill somebody?
10.
And
We could probably find another D10.
so there we go.
Or I mean, we could just head it off, and you could just take one of your life counters now and just start counting your poison. You're gonna need.
That's my turn. Probably. Yeah.
Poison, poison, poison.
Poison, poison, poison.
Everyone loves a good poison.
Cause baby will be.
I'm going to bring out the commander. Does this one show up on there?
Let's find out.
It does.
The alternate art or the original art
The original
behind
art.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
But
does
it
show
shows.
up.
Wait.
It did before. I'm hoping it will again.
Nah.
It did.
Hang on, let me just reset it with something that we know works.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, that worked. And then try again.
Nah, anyway.
Anyway,
that worked.
moving
That
on.
worked.
There we go.
Whee!
The commander. So whenever another creature I control dies, I get an experience counter. At the beginning of my end step, choose target creature card in your graveyard. If that card's converted mana cost is less than or equal to the number of experience counters I have, I return it to the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand.
Oh no!
Yeah.
All right.
It's good.
Beck, it's Jimmy. He's a bad guy.
No. So with that though, it's like if it doesn't equal the number of experience counters I put in my hand, or
Yeah.
You just choose one in your graveyard,
and then you're like, it checks it.
Right.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
easy,
so it doesn't have to.
amazing.
Yeah. It's great.
I like green black.
Yes.
It's my jam lately. I'm making a Gitrog Ravenous Ride deck at the
Nice.
moment.
That's Jim.
Yeah.
Cool, that's a card that I can't cast, so I will read it later. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a copy Ashen. I'm going to cast. This is the Boy Prosper. Death Touch 1/4. At the beginning of my end step, exile the top card of my library until the end of my next turn. I may play it. And whenever I play a card from exile, I create a treasure token and draw a card.
I like Prosper.
He's fun. I would like to move to end step, and I will exile the top card of my library. It's face up, isn't it? It's just exiled. So until my next turn, I can cast a Profane Tutor.
Beautiful.
As an instant.
It is a sorcery, but it has suspend.
Yeah. So you can just suspend it, and that counts. It's amazing.
And he has foretold a card already.
Yeah.
So it is from exile when he plays it, so Prosper will start triggering.
Yep.
Immediately.
So good.
I hate it here.
Look, these are the kind of decks I love to see.
I haven't. As I said, it's weird watching other people play them because, well, it never happens.
Like you said, you've never got to play against
Yeah.
yourself.
So it's gonna be horrible.
Beck, you realizing how horrible those cards are?
I'm just figuring stuff out. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
don't think about it.
Just, if you don't think about it too hard,
She's only got first strike at the moment, guys.
if you don't think about it too hard, then it doesn't hurt when I smack you in the
I put a
face.
poison counter on the way.
Oh wait, I don't need to do that many.
We have no way to track poison counters, so
The counter's on.
yeah.
Sorry.
I'm tapping for
Okay,
3. Just interrupting Ash.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's fine.
No, it's your turn. You
Siphon Sliver. Sliver creatures you control have lifelink. Damage dealt by them also causes me to gain that much life.
Do like slivers.
So this does have summoning sickness. And we are going to strike with Striking Sliver at Jimmy,
Fair.
causing 1 damage and putting me up to 41.
Oh, lovely.
That's barely anything, guys. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, no.
It'll be totally fine.
It's fine.
The slivers are massing over there. Each one giving the other ones more things is fine.
It's not a problem. There's a god in here. I'd be more worried about that. And there's no chance I'm going to see that again. Passing that turn.
First time seeing a Slither deck. I never get to play the deck because everyone hates them, so I don't ever.
That's neither. That's the thing. Like, they were already so hated by the time I got into Magic, but honestly, I think these days they're
They've always been hated.
Just because this is the first time I've seen it, do all sliver cards have sliver creatures you control get X?
Pretty
on
much,
them?
The more recent ones are you control. The older ones are all slivers.
I'm familiar with like Muscle Sliver and Crystalline Sliver, and Muscle Sliver is like 1 and a green, 1/1. All slivers get +1/+1. So it's like 2 mana for a 2/2, giving all your other slivers +1/+1.
I have 1 or 2 of them in my box somewhere.
Jimmy.
So I'm gonna cast as well. But I feel like I gotta join the club. So
Yeah, right.
Atraxas, join the club.
I mean, I'm the one with the 5-cost commander that needs
that's
every single color. Like, I'm just getting bullied over here.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We might need to reset
play that?
again.
No, just give it a moment.
Because it's shiny.
No.
Let's go. I'll have a look at it. You go do the things.
All right, so Atraxa, my commander, and then with one. Sorry, I forgot to have a counter on for that. Apologies.
Oh, you did have a counter on it.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Don't need these. For 1 green mana, I'll add a Venerated Rock Priest, one of the more recent cards.
That works. It just didn't like Traxxas.
Yeah, all right, I'll put Atraxa on after.
Nobody likes Traxxas.
Don't target my stuff.
You can target your own stuff.
Yeah, that's it. I don't though. So Toxic One, whenever a creature I control becomes the target of a spell, target opponent gets a poison counter. So don't target my stuff.
Do you play any standard on Arena at all?
Yeah, I use that.
Yeah. Have you seen the deck that plays that, and you can just create like 8 more copies of it? And
Yeah.
It's like,
No, but I used Ivy Spell for it. Yeah, because that was a good one. Combat. Let's see.
Chombat.
I'm not going to attack. Second main end step. I proliferate at the beginning of my end step. So, a couple of things happen. Some proliferate choices are, I'm going to choose your poison, of course.
Yep.
I'm going to choose my counters on these things.
Yep.
But as that happens, whenever I proliferate, I choose one. So I'm going to get the Golem token, which I don't know if I've actually got in here.
You know what? I'm gonna track and proliferate as if poison as if it was commander damage from Jimmy, because that just seems like the smarter choice.
It's the quicker way to die.
Yeah.
All right. Can I have the draw your own tokens card, please?
He needs to draw a golem.
I need to draw a golem.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I had to check if they were still fresh.
And that's my turn. Good.
My first boyfriend played a sliver deck, and all his mates forbid him from teaching me. I'm not sure if that was to make sure I didn't start a sliver deck too, because they thought he'd drive me away forever. Fair and reasonable. Unfortunate, but fair and reasonable. Hello, Paper Oyster. Hello, everybody else who might be out there in YouTube and or Twitch land. I assume both of them are working, because nobody has said otherwise. What you got, Ash?
Are you finished yet?
Yeah, I'm
That's
done.
right.
There's my.
I was just looking at your beautiful artwork.
Yeah.
My precious. You know you spelled precious wrong?
Precaus.
Brickhouse.
My Precaus.
Pekios. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't.
I'll play myself
Just threw you underneath it.
a Viridian.
Like that was gonna fix the problem.
I'll cast a Viridian Emissary. So whenever it dies, I'm gonna search my library for a basic land card, put it in the battlefield tapped.
It's not going to die though.
The way you pronounce emissary, emissary reminds me of that TikTok where that guy pronounces Schweppes.
Schwapippies.
Schweppes.
Emissary. It is emissary, right?
Emissary, yeah. Emissary.
Okay.
My ashes on money. Man, I am not going good today.
No,
I'm
me
proud of you.
neither.
Ash, I might need to make deals with you next turn.
No, don't make deals with Tom.
Nah, it's us against the slivers.
I'm gonna put this on here.
Yeah.
It's got vigilance and nothing else at the moment.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's the real problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. Vigilance. It's the least of our worries. And I'll end my turn.
All right. Draw for turn. Play the swamp I drew. Pay 2. Profane Tutor, suspended for 2. Can I have a dice, please?
A pip or just a...
Just a pip.
Hippie boy.
So that's going to do things. I create 2 treasure tokens.
Why?
Because I create a treasure token whenever I cast. Is
Play a
suspend
card.
rather
No,
than
it's
casting
once
a card,
it's when
may
you
pay and exile it with 2 or more time counters.
So you gotta wait for the
Yeah, no, very, very fair.
You do.
It does say play instead of cast, but that's fine. Ash, I would still like to continue to the next part of my turn, where I would like to make a deal with you. I will swing at you, so you can block with this guy.
Yep.
Yep.
That's fair.
Cool. I would like to go to combat and swing at you with a 1/4 Death Toucher.
I'll block it. This.
Cool. All right. You do the things, I get the things. It doesn't really matter.
He gets to now search his library for a basic land card.
Yep.
But I'm
But
trying to
where
figure
does
out
Tom get the benefit here?
Because I would now like to pay 2
for his second main phase.
in my second main phase for a Dire Fleet Daredevil. It's a 2/1 with first strike, and when it enters the battlefield, exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. Exiling the Tragic Slip.
Nice.
I may play that card this turn. If it gets played this turn, it goes to exile. But the point is, target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn, or that creature gets -13/-13 until end of turn if a creature died this turn. No Atraxa for you. This is no longer in your graveyard. I'm sorry. I'm sure it doesn't matter. Now I make 3 treasure
Creatures matter,
tokens
not instant sorceries.
because I'm
you do-
casting
you do
that
cast
one
it.
from exile.
Well done.
Thank you. Can I have another dice, please? And I'll pass the turn.
I'm fat and I keep moving your chair. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to make sure it's not about to fall apart. Because see, the thing is, before stream, I actually went through with the screwdriver and I tightened all of them.
Beck is the chairmaster here at Nerds of the West, which mostly means it's her job to find us new chairs, but every so often she has to fix the current
Keep
ones.
saying that. They keep saying that. And then I'm like, all right, well, what about this chair? And I'm told, nah.
There was nothing nah about it. It was like that one was just okay.
Let's do stools.
It's your job to find them. You do you. Also, it's your turn.
I'm going to just buy chairs and then you guys are going to have to deal with it. Because at this point, I'm about to hit up a school and be like, can I have
Some cheap
6 of your school chairs? Because we could sit in them
Schoolroom
all
magic.
all day at school. And like, sure, your butt might get a bit sore, but you got up, you had breaks. 2 or 3 hours of sitting in those chairs? Nothing. Piece of piss. Who gives a shit? It'll be fine. And do they ever fall apart? No.
There's like full metal ones with just like
Yeah.
they're sort of shaped like that, and it's just like
I thought
train
Beck was
seat
just
covering.
having a visceral reaction to the chairs.
I am deeply upset by this, but no.
Just flashbacks.
Still got my gold.
Flashbacks to Nam.
I did.
Oh yeah, you got a
Yeah.
poison gunner. Yep.
Would you like a poison dice?
Yeah, give me a poison dice.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, totally fair.
The standard
I
deck
took one for the team, everyone.
The standard deck that kills people by like turn 3 with poison is all disgusting.
Yes.
Fun times though.
Alrighty, so we're going to start by playing a land, which is a Jungle Shrine. It will enter the battlefield tapped,
Nice.
but it adds red, green, or white to my mana pool.
Absolute banger.
Yes.
The full Naya,
Man.
one might say. You shouldn't.
It doesn't look like you fit a giant in there though.
I'll fit so many giants in my jungle.
I'm concerned.
Alrighty, and then just ignore him.
Jesus.
Just ignore him.
One day he will dive down the back and he will get injured, but until then,
Nah, you won't get injured. Cat's gonna jump.
For 4 mana, we are going to play a Root Sliver, where Root Sliver can't be countered, and Root Sliver spells can't be countered.
Not a huge issue with these decks. We
Good
don't-
to know.
We don't counter spell.
yeah,
much.
those red counter spells I'm running.
And what does this counter on Marin do?
Oh, so that's a 1/1 counter. There's also an experience counter as well.
You can put the experience on the experience tag if you want.
Oh, because it's me that gets them, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
not Marin.
Not her. Okay, great. There we go.
So
Lets him brings back stuff from his graveyard.
yeah, that's fine. But that +1/+1 essentially means that that's a 4/5?
Yeah.
Okay. Just because it would be nice to gain a little bit of life. Toughness 2, toughness 3, 3/3, toughness 1, toughness 2.
Remembering your first strike, so it does change the maths a little bit.
It does, but you can still declare blockers.
Yeah, and also this one has first strike.
And your blockers declare where they're going to hit. So it's one of those things where if I swing at you for both, you can actually kill both of my creatures anyway.
Yeah.
So instead, I might keep these for defense, and I will pass the turn. Hi, Spambro. I am here, and I would like to clarify. Totally accused me of negligence. I very much would like to include the property damage would not have happened if someone had parked more instead of the garage.
Oh no, that hasn't been accused. Oh, so I went to tease Tegan saying that when we were doing the preamble beforehand, that I was going to talk about what happened in our garage when she got out of the car earlier today. She's got a certain way of exiting cars. It's open the door. No, it's not even that. It's, unclick the handle, leave the door there, rest your foot against it, and then extend your leg at full speed. So it's just like smashed into whatever's next to it.
So a car may or may not have wound up inside of your garage wall?
No, it was just some tools that was...
Oh, okay.
I just parked close to the side. I did park very close to the side.
But also, Tegan kicked open your car door.
Is that my turn? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Sorry.
I think I did attempt to pass that. No, it's fine. I just told Jimmy that you said he had a big ego. That's
Yes.
it. That's all you missed.
So upkeep, I get another counter on the replicating ring.
Because that's at the beginning of your upkeep.
Correct.
So, yeah.
Draw for turn.
We might get 2 games in.
We might.
It is possible.
It's very possible. It would be kind of fun. I'll play another commander. But
Oh, no.
oh no.
If we just keep targeting the Atraxa, it'll be fine.
Just be cool, man.
We also know we're not going to get the next poison counter because Beck needs it.
No, I don't.
X is 3
Oh,
for a Primordial Hydra, so it enters the battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it. At the beginning of my upkeep, double the amount of 1/1 counters on it. It has trample as long as it has 10 or more 1/1 counters. It just gets bigger and bigger, so X is 3.
I've seen a Primordial Hydra somewhere.
Have you?
Yeah, it might have ended up in my Strixhaven deck.
Nice. Going into combat.
Maybe?
No, I don't want to attack. I'll pass the turn. There's no point attacking.
Yeah. Sit back, be gross. It's
Yeah,
fine.
be gross. That's just
What is he doing?
He's playing with the speaker.
Hey! Dickhead! No. Can you pass me my Pepsi, Jimmy?
Yeah. I recommend putting it on the second shelf. It's just a little bit easier to reach.
Yeah, well. I didn't think of that.
And you can peek at Ash's cards as you reach over.
Oh, I
Ah,
I'm gonna do the Hornet Queen.
nice.
see. That's definitely in the Strixhaven deck.
So 7 mana, flying, Death Touch. When it comes into the battlefield, I put 4 1/1 green insect creature tokens with flying and Death Touch on the battlefield.
Amazing.
Buzz, buzz,
That's actually why
buzz.
it's a hornet. I don't know what a hornet sounds like. I think it just sounds like I'm a big memey.
Angry bee.
No hornet
Really
tokens?
nasally.
No, I'm sorry.
Dude,
Hang on, if I go get my Strixhaven deck, I might actually have Hornet tokens. But you can draw it.
okay. I get 4 of them.
It's an angry bee, if you want to know what a hornet is.
Rude, aggressive. It's your turn, by the way.
Cool. You do get a trigger to return something to your hand. There was only one option, so
That's true.
Profane Tutor down to 1. Draw for turn. I never exiled. This card would have been exiled last turn.
From what?
Prosper.
Ah, yeah, cool. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Makes no difference. Cross the week deals 2 damage to each creature. If creature that dealt this damage would die this turn, exile it instead. That's not terrible.
Especially right now.
Yeah, especially because I can just also foretell it for later. But then I'll draw for turn. All right.
That's my buzz. I'm mad. It's an angry bee. Got it.
So I can just wipe all these things now.
Don't though.
Yeah.
How many?
Hear me out. Could you not?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is it to all creatures or just opponents?
To each creature.
Okay, so you're hitting your own stuff too.
Yeah.
Damn it. Nothing in my hand has flash, and I don't have enough mana if it did.
Honestly, might still be the right call. Like, it doesn't hurt Jimmy all that much. It kills one of his creatures.
Probably actually the worst creature.
But that's the thing, right? Like, it's your... sorry, remind me what it's called?
Venerated Rot Priest. So when it's targeted with a spell, I get to choose a target opponent and put a poison counter on them.
Amazing.
Not when it's targeted with a creature?
No, just... Oh, if it's on the stack, then it's a creature spell that targets as its part of casting.
I felt like
Hornets are just yelling. They are. And they can sting you multiple
Yeah,
times.
they suck.
angry boy.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
You deal 2 damage to each creature.
Yep.
And if a creature that dies this way would die, it instead is exiled. So that is because it will matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures die.
8, 9, 10, 11.
7 non-token creatures die. And they are all exiled.
I am
So,
deeply
Sad.
offended.
It's right. You'll just shoot it
in
for the
regards
rest of
to the
them.
experience counters, they
Yes.
still
Oh, they
die,
still
don't
go,
they?
yes.
So
It's
you
just
are
dying
getting...
dying doesn't mean they go to the grave. Dying means they die. Right?
No, dying means hitting the graveyard, but tokens do hit the graveyard before they cease to exist.
But that says they don't.
No,
Exile.
true. Then,
No, you don't.
then they don't, and you don't get experience counters. Cool.
Nice.
And then for 1,
Yeah.
I would like to
Dying has
cast.
to go to the graveyard.
Yeah.
Those were your life counter dice. You just mindlessly shuffled out of the way. Keep track of your life.
39. Yeah, that's just there.
I would like to cast Rise of the Dreadman that create X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens, where X is the number of non-token creatures that died this turn. So I'm making 7 zombles.
So you've tapped 1 mana, I can see.
Yes, because I foretold
you
that.
made 2. Oh, you foretold that. Okay.
Just all my zombles.
Oh, good. You can see it on camera. That would be awkward if you couldn't. And I was just.
So if they died, they're exiled instead.
Yep.
Let me just double check the wording
What was
on
that
that one.
Yeah, let's just double
stupid
check
sorcery you just.
If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead.
So you
get 0.
You get 0 tokens.
Because otherwise they'd get that.
Fuck, that's a really good point. I'm not casting that, just forget that I have it.
What was it?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Still the right move.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's the wrong word.
Thank you so much for being a rules lawyer. I deeply
Look, we just
appreciate it.
rules load Ash on it.
On the exact same wording.
Fuck those off.
I'm like, hang on.
Hang on.
I do get 2 more treasures.
What works
From-
for thee does not work for me.
Across the week.
What are you knocking down?
He's playing with the speaker because he's a menace to society.
Love it.
Glorious.
So, one of my favorite combos of all time was like Sapling Cluster, Fecundity, and like Asher's Ultimate Fireball. I'll turn this thing, but
And for red, no more treasure tokens for me.
Was that 4 tokens on it or 3?
Yeah, because
Cool.
well, he cast when
I cast
Zorn,
across
when
the week.
Zorn was still alive. Yeah.
For an entirely primal storm, I would like to go to combat.
Yep.
And is it worth baiting Jimmy? That is the question.
Baiting me.
Yeah. I'll swing at deck for 1.
Well, I'm going to block it with all of my nothing and take the damage.
Commander damage too.
Well, I don't track that. Tom tracks
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
yes.
Tom can deal with that.
End step. I am going to exile the top card of my library. It's a Chaos Wand. I love that card. This deck's great. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was fun.
I'll pass the turn.
This is Jimmy's deck?
Yeah.
But it's very much a Tom deck.
It feels very much like a Tom deck.
That's why he wanted to play it so much.
Yeah, that's why he chose the
So
deck
Tom
for
did- Tom did-
himself
Tom did
and
the
then
wheel.
just ran it. Oh my god, I'm actually.
Oh, I get that. Oh my god, it's
wow,
me.
what are the chances?
Oh, it me.
Straight up admitted that to Jimmy
yeah, he
earlier.
did.
Yeah, he was like,
Because
yeah.
otherwise I was playing Memnock.
Oh, you would have had a grand time playing it.
Probably
too.
would have had a good time with Memnock too.
You're just stealing everyone's stuff. Turn everything to artifacts and yonk.
Alright, well that's helpful. So I'm gonna play an Opal Palace as my land for turn.
Lovely.
It just adds 1 to the mana pool, which is good. We love that.
And it gives you a commander or a counter or something if you use it to cast your commander, doesn't it? Something like that.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
It does commander
The only
things in a
problem
commander game.
So the problem with it is, and I've now realized this, is that this now officially doesn't work in the deck with this commander. Because it adds colorless mana to the mana pool, and I cannot use it to cast my commander because it takes no colorless mana.
You can for the second time.
Sure, for the second time.
And
Anyway.
the second effect is any color.
Add 1 mana to any as your mana pool of any color.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
If you spend this mana to cast your commander, it gets a 1/1 counter. and so on and so forth.
It's a mana filter because I would have needed to. That's why it took so long to get out because
Yeah.
it's like I can use it for any color, but I need to pay mana to make it any color.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's why it did not immediately hit the field. However,
Yes, Memnarch is Trazen Tigum.
You know,
Tarzan?
If you know Warhammer.
Yeah, I know. I know Trazen. Trazen's the best.
Trazen's amazing.
1 red, blue, black, white
Beautiful.
for the Sliver Overlord. Nothing to worry about. Just I can pay 3 mana, search my library for a Sliver card, reveal that card, put it into my hand, and then I shuffle my library. And then
gonna get
for 3 mana, I gain control of target Sliver.
You don't want him to enter with a 1/1 counter?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you just tap slightly differently.
There we go.
Yeah, I just
All works out.
tapped extra. That's fine. We'll 1/1 counter him. It can be any of the colors I just did. I don't think it matters. Yeah.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Gross.
So it's a 8/8.
Yeah. Make sure you don't ever have no creatures in there.
Summoning sickness, so that's my turn.
Lovely.
Not a problem, guys.
No problem.
Not at all. Don't worry about it.
Untaps, upkeep,
Trazen is
up to 4. Draw. Oh,
Wow.
wait. 6.
Yep.
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 Babe.
Just casually.
Oh, how do I go about this?
Slowly and without doing anything at all.
Just to hit Tom in the face.
It's a good play.
Get rid of Vitali.
Real slowly.
Please not real slowly.
Okay. Yes, boss.
Jimmy, we want to get 2 games in.
Yeah, okay, good point. Court of Garenbrig. So when it enters the battlefield, I'm now the monarch. Ooh, have we got the hats around?
No, but you have a little crown on the screen now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell
When did you do
A
that?
couple of weeks ago.
That's amazing.
I haven't done poison counters yet, but they're all coming. And the reason I haven't done anything else yet is because we're getting a new string deck that's going to be bigger and have all this stuff set up. Anyway, the hat is under the chair. I bet can get it for you.
I can get it. I'll get it off and down. At the beginning of your upkeep, distribute 2 1/1 counters among up to 2 target creatures. Then if I'm the monarch, double the number of 1/1 counters on each creature I control.
Nice.
So real potentially gross.
You lose the monarch by someone attacking.
That's fine. I
you.
need to
Correct,
manage
but I
the
do draw a
crap.
card during my end step too. Excellent.
That is the best crown.
Yes. I don't want to attack still because there's no real point at the minute. So going into my end step, I draw a card for monarch.
Nice.
So
Oh, yeah.
End your turn.
Rap, rap.
End your turn.
end of my turn.
Don't worry about it.
What are we worried about?
I knocked the table.
And he's back in pug form.
You're green.
That's a Simpsons reference, Dom. Hey, thanks.
In pog form. It's Alf. He's back in pog form.
3. I'll cast a Catacomb Shifter.
Sifter.
Sliver.
Sifter. Sifter.
You don't get her buffs.
So it's devoid, so it's got no color. When Catacomb Sifter enters the battlefield, I put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token on the battlefield. It has sacrifice this creature, add 1 to your mana pool.
Cool.
And whenever another creature I control dies, I scry 1.
Why did the bees come back?
Huh? Oh no, that's
You might have Scions there. You might. I don't know though.
And again, I think. Oh no, I don't
Oh.
think I have scions.
there we go. Oh,
Cute.
that's the 0/1, but it says 1/1. Maybe there's another one.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah, it's a spawn.
Yeah, spawns are 0/1s, scions are 1/1s, and which ones you can sack for mana?
The Scion.
So,
Yeah.
And the spawn, I think.
yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, but that'll be it. That's he's 1/1. He's still mad though.
Me.
And I'll end my turn.
Yeah.
There's no one to attack.
You have the time, you have the opportunity. Cool.
That's not true.
Upkeep I cast the Profane Tutor,
Yep.
which means I get a treasure token.
Correct.
I have no idea what I should be searching for in this deck, so I'm going to have a very quick look and
That's
see
gonna
what
be
looks
the only
like
thing he does
fun.
this turn. And so you and me, Jimmy, we're up next, boy. He apparently Spambro did in fact. Oh, howdy, staunch turd. Let's get rowdy. Woo! That is certainly an A. I did very, very much sort out your entire MTG collection just for you to ignore that fact while your tokens are alphabetized.
Yeah. So Tegan went through all the commons and uncommons. Put them in boxes.
How long did it take?
Oh, well.
If she enjoys doing that, do we have a task for her? Because
I don't think she wants to do it again.
I mean, I spent 4 hours today and I didn't complete a deck.
Yeah.
And I have now I've got, instead of 2/3 built decks, I now have 6 2/3 built decks. And then they sit in the piles back in my cupboard, and then I'll come back and sort them out again another day.
So Tegan went and did all the commons and uncommons, right? And I'm looking through for a deck I was slapping together, very much like this is going to be a real budget one. And
slapping it together.
6 weeks.
I'm not even looking through the rest of the deck. I'm taking that card and casting it right away.
yeah,
What is
something
it?
bullshit, is it?
Something bullshit.
Good. Yeah, Tegan also filtered out all the res and mythics.
What did you do?
Not much.
Would you like to cut that back?
Yeah, this could be
My girlfriend comes in and goes, "See you later."
All right.
I'm off to work, and I'm like, it's like 7:30. I'm like, I've been here for 2 hours.
Dust surfaces. Yeah. But it made it very quick and easy to find commons
That's what
and
I'm
uncommons
doing
added to the deck.
1, 2. No, I still need to draw for 10.
I sometimes buy cards because I can't be bothered finding them, and I know I've got them. It's wild.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not that bullshit. It only costs 5. Goldspan Dragon. Flying haste whenever it attacks or becomes the target of a spell, create a treasure token, and treasure tokens I control have, instead of sacking for 1 mana, they sack for 2.
Yep.
As the second I saw the card. Yep, done.
So
Such
you
a good
had
card.
3 cards there, which I think almost makes it go infinite.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Cool. And for 2 mana, I am going to cast Predator's Hour. Until end of turn, creatures you control gain menace, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library face down. I may look at and play that card for as long as it remains exiled and spend any mana as though it was do anything. So I would like to go to combat, and I would like to. Have you got flyers?
No.
No. 4 in the air, Jimmy.
Yep.
I would like to then swing. You've got 2 1s, 2 3s.
1 and a 1/1. So 1/1, 2 3, 2 1, and a 4/5.
Worth it. Swinging the 6/6 with menace at you.
Yep.
And back the 1/4 with menace at you. All right, bunch of attack
It
triggers.
doesn't have menace. This has death touch.
They all have menace.
Oh, menace. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, they do have menace.
I would like to do Atali's triggers first. So everyone exile the top of your library, and then I may cast any number of spells from among them without paying their mana cost. Beck, what have you got?
A constricting sliver. So sliver creatures you control have, when this creature enters the battlefield, you may exile target creature an opponent controls until this creature leaves the battlefield.
That's removal right now, right? Yeah, I'll be casting that. Jimmy,
Temple of Mystery.
I can't cast that. Ash,
Whoa! Fleshbag Marauder! When it ends the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature, which would be you as well, but you can
yep,
sacrifice
him, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Cool, I'm going to cast that. And I have a Hell Through Hell. Exile target creature until the end of your next turn. You may cast that creature and spend mana as though mana of any color to cast it. Cool. On me casting those 3 things, I get 3 treasure tokens.
You can literally exile that, and it comes back and you target and get more treasure tokens.
Cool. Goldspan Dragon attack trigger happens. I get another treasure token. This enters the battlefield. I would like to exile Ash's commander. And then this enters the battlefield, and I would like everybody to sacrifice a creature. I will
Does it
be
trigger on
sacking.
itself?
Yeah, because they have it.
Yeah.
I would like to sack Flesh Bag more on a deck. What would you like to sacrifice?
So which way around are you doing them first? You casting that first?
This first, then this.
Okay, cool. So this gets exiled.
Yep.
And
Just exile, but you can choose for it to go to the command zone. Basically, deck takes back control of this. It doesn't really matter.
okay, so it's going to go to command zone.
Apologies, Beck. You're getting hit the hardest.
Yeah, I am.
Yep. Ash, what would you like to sacrifice?
The 1/1.
Cool. This goes back to your graveyard. I will become the monarch, but before that happens, I would like to exile target creature, and until the end of my next turn, I may cast that card. Hello, big boy. You are now mine. He only costs X and 2. Sweet. Cool. So now we move to damage. So Beck is taking 7, and Jimmy's taking 4.
You weren't swinging at me with a tally.
You were attacking me with that, I think, or were you?
Oh, sorry, I was attacking you with a tally.
Yeah. It's got
Correct.
Menache, hey?
It has Menache.
I will not block it.
All right. Beck takes 1. It's a whole single commander
With
damage.
dead, but I want some creatures.
Jimmy takes 4,
and it's only 6 damage.
and Ash takes 6.
Yeah. It's only 6 damage from 33, so it's not the end of the world.
I am now the monarch,
So you draw a card at the end of your turn.
and
Yes. I wasn't around when Monarch existed.
I have 8, 9 mana available to me. That'll cost me 3, leaving me with 6 for this, which would enter with 4 counters. I think that's a better play, so I will pay 1, 2, 3 for a Chaos Wand.
This is your fault. Okay.
I made all of these decks. It's all my fault.
Casting the Chaos Wand actually gets me another treasure because it is from exile. And then let's do it for 8. Using all my treasures to cast Primordial Hydra for X equals 6. Enters 6 1/1 counters on it.
Nice.
Who's got the board wipe?
Would you like these?
Thank you.
Totally.
Yeah.
I have...
You know what's in the decks. Wildfire.
No mana. No. 2 cards in hand. And they pass the turn.
Alrighty.
I can see why this deck is can just go.
Yeah, it can get real fast.
Yeah, I demand a lollipop, Tom, because if you ever do this again, I'm not playing the game.
That's
like,
fair.
I'll cancel the day of if I find out that you've just picked a deck because you wanted to play it, because this is actually...
I just wanted to play
This
Prosper.
was so unfair.
Memlark would have been just as bad. It's Jimmy. Everything's gross.
Alrighty. So,
It was just because Prosper didn't get spun. No one spun at Prosper, and then I was like, nah.
I think my Chatterfang deck's just as
I'm so
disgusting.
keen to see it.
It's just awful. What's that? You get indestructible? -1/-1 counters. Don't care.
Oh, sorry. Missed trigger.
You have to exile.
Everyone who got hit, I exile the top card of your library face down.
Face down.
I get it.
I didn't draw a card since then, so there you go. That's right.
Thank you. All right. Please
do
continue.
you want
Nah,
this one?
it's
Because
fine.
that would have been what my card was.
It's totally fine.
Kill him. Dude.
Trying to. We need to wipe pretty urgently.
Yeah,
I don't know
but
what you mean, Jimmy. I'm getting all the instants and sorceries.
No.
my problem is
That one's not one of the card decks that's like this, though.
I've hit a... Ooh, dang.
That's like the most recent deck on the field at the moment.
Yeah.
I've hit
That one.
a mana block.
This deck has probably the oldest.
No Sliver Queens in there, though?
It's got taken out last night, actually.
Can't have that going around. Might get mugged.
Oh, you know, there's undesirable people around these days.
I pulled a textured thought seeds out of my thing, and I looked at the price and went,
Just want to draw another card.
150
I
or 60
play.
for a textured foil.
Cool.
Damn.
Cool.
That happens sometimes.
Because I bought a collector's box and a standard, so I spent like $600, and I looked at the cards I got and went, paid for itself. It's so ridiculous. Even the Oko, I got the alternate art wanted poster Oko,
Yeah, right.
and that's like $40, $50. And I was
Hey,
like,
Beck, what you got?
2 cards, $200. I'm like, sweet.
So we're going to start with the Beast Caller Savant. He's an Elf Shaman ally. Not a sliver, but that's fine. But he does have haste.
Oh, he's an ally.
Sure. And then we're going to play... Don't overuse matter, but I need to be able to cast it, which is kind of important. So... paying 1 for white, and then 3 mana to cast the Bone Scythe Sliver. Sliver creatures I control have double strike.
Nice.
They both have summoning sickness, and so I pass the turn.
He has haste, but
Sure, he has haste, and I'll swing my 1/1 at anybody that can block and kill him. Great. I pass the turn.
Upkeep. At the beginning of upkeep, I put up to 2 counters on up to 2 creatures, so 2 counters. And draw the turn.
that replicating ring is looking mighty fine right about now.
I know. I'm going to play a Flooded Strand. I'm going to crack it immediately, so I'll lose 1 life. And I'm going to grab myself a...
You left a card behind.
Yeah, that's right. It's
You knew what it was.
Yeah.
You didn't need to know what it was.
grab myself.
Such good cards, those little Seki Painland tappies.
Yes. Especially when you have like the lands that are like 2 different types at once as well, which there might be one in here.
It's just good mana fixing.
One of my pips, please.
Oh, sure.
And I think,
Thank you.
I could be incorrect here, but like, you can play the ones that aren't the color of your commander because there's no color symbol on them. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't produce anything. Yeah.
So you could potentially have,
A lot.
you could play a lot of them if you wanted to really thin your deck.
Landfall.
I don't
Yeah.
think they're particularly cheap though.
No.
40, 50 bucks each.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine that you could have like 16 of them, or like 12 of them, and just
Alright. Finding an island comes in untapped, amazingly.
wild.
Wild. Good times. Good times.
Those islands, man, just far too powerful.
I know. I can play a Traxxas again.
Do it. You wouldn't. You changed.
Are you up to 4 poison counters already?
No, I'm only on 1.
Oh, okay.
No, he's actually on 4. He's just lying to you.
Okay.
Classic Tom.
Classic Tom.
I'm on 1, Ash is on 2. Deck's on none.
No. It's
Anyone
alright.
like that? No, okay.
Nah, it's your problem.
It's because I've never played the dumb game of attacking Jimmy.
You should always play the dumb game of attacking Jimmy.
Actually, I like playing the dumb game of attacking you because you're
that's
always like, I'm
fair
not
and
the problem,
reasonable.
and then you are the problem.
No, I'm always the problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except you're like, I'm not the problem. You should be attacking someone else, and then it turns out it's Tom. That's
What are we kind of feeling is the biggest issue on his board state right now?
I
the
feel
primordial
like
Hydra.
it's one of these two because the fact that Atali lets him play
feel-
anything from our
Yeah, I feel like Atali's the biggest one.
Atali is
no
free
you can't,
cards and free mana.
Yeah, I was like, you can't downplay what that is because you don't have to pay their.
I feel like this is the only thing that doesn't upset
Yeah.
me. Everything else really upsets me.
This is a 3/3 that Beck can get back at some point.
Yeah.
You know what, I'm going to just do that then.
Ooh. He's gonna get you.
You got no enchantments at the moment, have you, Tom?
No, I do not. I have an artifact, I have creatures, but no enchantments.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to do a collective effort.
Is it actually called collective effort?
It is. And I'm just going to destroy target creature with power 4 or greater.
Yep.
Atali's gone.
Cool.
That's that stuff.
Goodbye, little buddy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you could also get rid of 1/1 counters, but no one really has any 1/1 counters.
I can put 1/1 counter on something, yeah.
Oh, I thought it said destroy target.
Destroy target enchantment or put 1/1 counter on each creature target player controls.
I mean, you can be a target player.
I can be, but that means I always have to have my only defense. And that's a 3/5. No, I'm not going to attack. I don't want to do that. You've got a 3/3 and a 6/6 now. Turn. That's me.
Beautiful.
Silently doing upkeep.
That's the correct way to do upkeep. Just let no one know what you're doing.
Untapping.
Actually, no, that's before upkeep.
How dare you?
Yeah, it's untap upkeep.
And then draw.
We'll just have to get the commander back out. 6.
Do you want some more experience?
That's what I'm going for, yeah.
You can ram your Viridian Emissary over here if you want.
There we go.
But Jimmy, you'll gain 1 life.
I'm not going to say no to a bit of life.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
I can't equip that too. How upsetting. I'll end my turn.
You don't want to attack?
No.
Okay.
Only block.
I'll block your creature for you.
That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, Tom only has. Well, I was going to say Tom only had.
And step with Marin on the field.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, cool. That's dumb. That's
it's so good.
So good. It's so, like, okay. My mind's blown.
Yeah.
That is a card that it's just like, pick a creature. So you actually target the creature and go, battlefield on my hand, and just like, that's my hand.
Yeah.
How did you all learn how to play Magic?
Uni, Chris and Reese.
Yeah. So I introduced Reese to it.
That makes sense.
I started on it with Jewels of the Planeswalker on Steam.
Nice.
So
Okay.
that's what I started. That's how I learned how to play Magic. There's probably only one way for you to learn when you learn.
Sitting at the front of Al's card shop in Freo.
Oh, nice.
And it wasn't even like he had a tiny little shop. It was like, it was 2 benches and you sat there and played across a bench. But like by bench, I mean a seat.
Yeah,
You
nice.
sat there and played on a seat like this. Many, many years ago.
Is that the one that's in the city now?
He was in Freo in, near, is it Tully's Tea Rooms? It was in that little arcade.
Yeah.
Oh, where like that like into Camelot shop was?
No, Infinite Camelot's over near the fairy shop over near Zapata's. It's
Then I don't know where you're referring
kind of, if you walk down, you've got Town Hall. Town Hall faces down the alleyway. You've got like Sports Girl.
I go to Freo maybe once a year if I'm
Yeah,
in the
right.
mood. So like you can. Anyway, he's in the city
Freo.
now.
Yeah, he's in the city now. And he's moved. He's actually around. He's not next to the shoe shop anymore. He's in.
Oh.
He's on the alleyway behind it.
Oh, there you go.
The shop's a little bit bigger.
Oh, is that where Old Faithful used to be?
Similar.
Faithful move?
Anyway,
Yeah, sorry.
I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to spread the love around. Jimmy's getting a 3/3. Ash is getting a 12/12 with trample. Mm-hmm. And Beck is getting a 4/4 in the air. Mm-hmm. The only attack trigger is that I make a treasure token.
12/12 with trample. I'm going to block. I'm going to dual block with these 2 anyway. So I don't take all of it.
Yep.
But I take a gross amount. So
You take 8.
that's fine.
Air.
4 in the air.
Getting hit in the air, so I block with nothing. I go down
And
35.
3/3.
I'm going to let it hit me.
All right.
It'll take me down to 31.
Ash takes 8.
I'm going to search for a
Just so you can get it back.
That's alright. What's the
basic
counter?
land.
Yeah, it's alright. It's one of those things I don't really mind, but
Yeah, I know. It's more at the moment that constricting sliver. If you get that back and more slithers on the field, it deals with a lot of problems.
Yeah.
oh, I'm well aware of what can happen if I get more slivers on the field. Well aware. I've just realized that the reason why he's in the deck is because I'm guessing with the amount of slivers that are in here, there's like this is the only land I got. So chances are I have to
No,
use
you have
him.
about 38 lands.
No, I know. I just they must all be
38?
down there.
That's standard.
All right.
That's a standard amount of land.
That's a
That's pretty normal. I'm going to cast the Oni Cult Involved from Exile, creating another treasure token.
Yes.
Whenever one or more artifacts you control leave the battlefield during your turn, create a 1/1 colorless construct. And I can sacrifice an artifact, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent, and I gain 1 life. I would then like to sack a treasure for 2 mana. Oni Cult triggers, and I get a construct that I think I saw earlier. I think you've just got servos in here instead, but they're the same thing.
Probably.
I thought that
To suspend a plunder, which will destroy target artifact or land.
I definitely thought it was a
So that is suspended with 4 time counters on it.
Land destruction? Jimmy.
He's gonna target his own stuff.
And then for 1,
All that. Probably that. Oh, I would too.
1, 2,
Hasn't it got a counter on it? Oh, no.
No, it goes to the creature. And if it had, if the counters went to it.
Oh, be amazing.
3, 4. I'm going to suspend...
A bit like Tom was starting to be a problem. I mean, starting.
I've been a problem for a very long time. Suspend Curse of the Cabal. Now, this one has a little bit of stuff going on.
That's a card I remember.
Yeah.
So if it resolves, which it will do in 2 turns' time, target player sacrifices half the permanents he or she controls rounded down, which includes lands. But at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player may sacrifice a permanent. If he or she does, put 2 time counters on that. So you can keep that going. You won't ever hit the battlefield as long as you sack something every single upkeep.
Oh no, me sacking creatures? I just need them first.
Yep. So that currently has 2.
Can we just sack as part of its thing? As a payment for it?
At the beginning of each player's upkeep.
Yeah.
That leaves me with 1 mana on the field.
I need creatures and then I can...
Sorry. 2 mana on the field, so I can't count. I would like to move to end step, and I'll exile the top card of my library. It's a swamp, and I pass the turn.
It's too much turd playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
I used to play you.
I played Pokemon before Magic.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So
Pokemon's weird. I could never wrap my head around its energy system.
It's you use it like, and there's like, sometimes like Charizard used to use, your energies would disappear. Like you use them and then they go to your discard pile.
Yeah.
On like very first Charizard.
Nice.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's wild. Like there's no standard. It's
just
all the cards.
yeah.
Except it's like 150 cards that are banned. That's wild.
That is pretty funny. Sorry, I also draw a card for 1 up. No idea if I did that last time, but I'm missing so many triggers that I'm just
There is a lot.
I'm just gonna keep on pushing forward.
How did you learn how to play Magic? Was it just through Tom?
Beck bought me my first ever Magic decks.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't play Magic at the time, but she bought them for me.
Yeah, you keep saying that. I can't remember it.
You went with Lauren to Target and you got me Magic decks.
Yep.
See, it's really.
Lauren?
See, it's
Like this.
us men are simple creatures.
Give us cardboard crack.
Alrighty.
Give us pretty pictures on paper.
It's got words.
Yeah.
Pretty pictures and words? That's 1,000 and some words.
Honestly, when I started playing Magic, there was never this much text on a card.
Yeah,
It was wild. Like
and that's not even
the
that
biggest.
bad
The biggest thing you had to read was Regenerate
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Echo. I started playing when
More
Echo was on
mana.
the card.
Need it.
Oh, you got that one.
Yeah, no, but I need like so much more mana because to cast this I need 7.
You
I
have 7.
Just enough available to do 7. Then I want other things to
that's
do
the-
with the thing because this is a very good deck when my lands aren't at the bottom. I need to shuffle my library, which means I need to get this on the field. However, with everything that's going on, I'm just like, there's no guarantee that it's staying out for that long.
Might still be the best choice, though.
Yeah, I know. The question that I've got is, does this affect things that are in suspend?
No.
Cool. Thank you. Right. So,
Sorry, beginning of your upkeep, did you sacrifice a permanent? Or would you like this to tick down on my turn to 1?
Let it tick down.
It's fine. Everyone
Wait,
else will
no.
sack permanents.
no, I'm confused. I thought it had to be in play for it.
No. If it is suspended, that player may sacrifice a permanent if he or does to put 2
She has
time
some
counters.
cynicism. That's one of us.
Yeah, it's fine. You either sack a creature or you sack a land, and for you, it's fine. It's also then just forcing
How
them
many
to do
counters are on
it.
it?
2. So you have a whole nother round of play before it becomes an issue.
Unless he has a way of manipulating.
I need to sack
Can that
a
take that
permanent.
I don't think aside from
If you sack a permanent, it puts
Rift
2
on
more
it.
time
That's
counters
dead.
on it. That's all.
Which
Just
just
because all that sort of stuff is
prevents it from being a problem.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Okay.
But it's also another one of my turns until it's actually a problem. So you're okay for now.
and he has
Sure.
to choose a target player. It's not
Yeah.
everyone pops it.
I'm going to choose the person with the most stuff on the field, which is not you, so it's fine.
Can you choose yourself? Yeah, you can.
I can.
Sweet. You said you choose. person
Anyway,
with stuff.
I'm ignoring the Curse of the Cabal, although I feel like if it's going to be something that everybody needs to keep in mind, it needs to not be hidden on the other side of your deck.
Yeah, that's
Fair
a
and
really good
reasonable.
one. Put it on top of your deck.
Hello.
Or even, like,
It's, I usually do suspend, but I've got multiple suspend things now, so. What's your casting, Beck?
my commander.
Oh, look at him go.
We are going to change We're just gonna filter this through Opal Palace to cast.
You won't have enough mana if you do that.
Cool.
You'll only have 6 if you do that, so you don't get the counter this time. Because it costs 1. It costs you 1 and you've only got...
No, it's fine. It's cool. I can still
just
use it
read
to
the
cast
card.
my commander.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, just not the...
Yeah, I don't use it to color filter.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like, I still have enough mana to do it.
Yeah.
Cool. We're good. All right. So the Sliver Overlord is coming out. Where did my thing... Oh, right. My Beast Color spawns here. Yeah, he gets tapped. You have Summoning Sickness. I have no more mana to do anything with it, so that's fine. You've got your 1/4 open. You've got a 1/1 open. And this has double strike.
You'd kill my thing. You'd kill my commander if I blocked with it.
It has got Death Touch though.
Yeah, but the commander would still die.
With the double...
Having double strike on your side is probably more beneficial at the moment to lose.
Yeah, it's just all Sliver creatures have double strike. So if I can get
You control.
Sliver creatures I control, then it just means if I can... Anyway.
That doesn't have a counter on it.
Yes, it does, because I used Opal Palace.
Only if you filter, which you didn't do because you didn't have the mana for. That was the point I was saying.
Right. Cool.
All I'm saying is I won't block if you swing at me, but you might need the blocker yourself, so...
I have a blocker.
That's fair. Hit me for 2.
I swing at you for 2.
I take 2.
You take 4, because it has double strike.
I take 4.
Block it with the 1/1.
Oh no, that changes my mind. That's cool. All good.
And then that's my turn.
On tap. Upkeeps. So that goes up to 6. I know that this is going to get like to 7. And then it's not going to be like, bam. And by someone I mean.
Look, I've exiled that card. It's not coming in for another 4 turns.
Draw for turn.
What do you like about what I got going on here, Jimmy?
Yes.
So much of it?
No.
I like a lot of
Did
it.
you like what I showed you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's great.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I'm all on board for that.
I could have done it this turn, but then I wouldn't have
I'm
anything.
so
on the
happy
field.
for Beck and Tom's board stakes.
Mine's
I'm
not a
just
problem.
happy to be here with my friends.
My board state isn't a problem, it's Tom's.
I am the problem. I am always the problem. Always target me first, no matter what game we're
So
playing.
taking... Actually, I don't need to take a charge counter off that. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cast a Grim Affliction,
Oh, that's a banger.
targeting Tom's commander.
Ah,
Put a -1 counter on target creature, then proliferate.
So
it won't kill
that'll
the commander.
mean you
Put
get
it
another
down.
poise. Oh,
Yeah, there's -1 dice there.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
They do
So-
exist.
does proliferate hit spend counters?
Oh, no, I don't think so, because I think it's only permanents.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And permanents and, like, yourself.
Yeah. So
I don't think it hits suspend.
You also don't need to choose the proliferate to do it. Burp.
so we get another poison each.
So, yeah, I'm going to give you guys extra poison.
Yeah, and I'm assuming-
negative
yeah.
2. I will
I'm
gain...
gonna grab a thing to track poison.
Sure.
Thank you.
You don't have poison.
You don't.
So you don't get one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never gave you one.
Okay, well then I'll use that when I do get poison.
Ash is on 3 poison. I am on 2.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
So, yeah, and then I proliferate these bad boys, and we're happy. That's 3 mana left on my side of the field.
Ugh, plenty. You got blue in there.
You,
Not gonna swing with anything?
No.
Are these 4 1/1 counters? What are these? What are these?
They are 1/1 counters,
Which means that's
and I
a...
forgot to actually put the 2 from the Cold Gambit on there.
That's cool. So he's a...
He's a 7/9.
Yeah.
If those are 1/1 counters.
That's
Yeah, 7.
hilarious.
Yeah.
You don't want to swing at Tom.
I'll play Temple of.
He'll just kill it.
You could, I mean,
Oh, I also
Melody?
get my golems.
you could, whenever you proliferate, you could give him flying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Put that in the bottom.
I could,
Don't need that.
but I didn't. And I missed it, so it's too bad.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, no, you have the golem for that instead.
You can give the golem flying because the golem is an artifact creature. Target artifact creature
Yeah.
you control gains
Ah,
flying
that's the
or
thing.
lifelink.
Yep.
But still, lifelink.
Well,
Still cool.
Well, you guys aren't going to like me.
Ash, I'm mid on everyone at this table at the moment.
Fleshbag Marauder. So when it comes into the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. So it comes in, attack itself.
See ya.
Server.
And then I'll play...
Yep.
So Merrin goes off as well for the experience.
Yep.
Before you carry on.
Yep. So I get 4.
Not trying to play again, promise.
And then I'll
No, you are.
do the 5.
Stop it.
They're my
I
decks.
just need to get a... I can still do that.
Oh, easy.
Proliferate, suspend
I can do
counters.
that.
While the proliferate mechanic only hits counters on permanents,
So
there
7?
are some options to get more time.
Like a worm.
Oh.
So I'll
That's
go
my
up to 30
favorite P word.
So I'll go up to 32. So again, some laugh.
Yep.
And
So
then...
you gain 7.
Yep. And then I'll end my turn. Oh, it comes back in.
Algaid.
And then everyone sack a creature again.
All right. I'm going to sack the Constricting Sliver.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I lose my corpse puppet.
Bone Scythe will go. You did well.
After that,
Yep.
I would like to pay 1 to create X 2/2 black zombies, where the X is the number of creatures that died this turn. I make X 2/2, make 8 2/2 zombies.
How did
So
we
you
go?
have 3 for me. Just figuring if you
3.
need to count them.
No, because we just sacked 2 creatures.
He's already done the math.
Cool.
Yep.
It's just because one of them was my own creatures.
Nah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I got confused. I was like, the math can't be there because I lost 3 creatures this turn. Yeah, fine.
8
Trying to wrap it
2/2
up.
zombies.
Trying to wrap up.
They don't have menace. No, cool.
Yeah, you keep fleshbag and it'll fix
Keep flesh
eventually.
bagging. Yeah, but keep flesh bagging because I'm not losing a creature. Everyone else is losing 2.
But he's still got 8 zombies.
Unfortunate that Flesh.
You two both chose not to do things. Sorry, we did talk about it. So that is on 1. So next turn
I've
it
got the
will.
land now. I just wanted to do that
Trigger?
turn.
So on your turn it will
I'm gonna
trigger?
keep second land.
Yeah, so it goes down to 1 now. And then from now on, it's probably worth you considering if you want to sack something or do something. This goes up to 24 1/1 counters.
Hill.
We just let that happen. That's on us.
Yeah. It's no one's had a solution.
Cool. I would like to play this Swamp from Exile, creating myself a treasure token. I would like to...
No, I've decided you can't.
Got him.
Don't give me the option.
What is the right play? I think combat first, then all the rest of my bullshit. I think that's usually the right way to do it. So I'd like to go to combat, and I can't kill anyone.
Not with that attitude.
So I will...
Yeah, you can.
Got to up your game, bro.
Oh, yeah. I can kill Jimmy.
Yeah, you can remove me from the field. But you won't get to see replicating room pop off.
Worth it. Hit Jimmy for 24 plus...
I'm helping you guys.
1, 2, 3, 4 of these is enough.
Helping
And
you by
then
finishing the game quicker. Nice.
the other 4 will go at Beck, and the Goldspan Dragon will go at Ash.
That's fair because I can't block.
Alright, in response.
Yep.
Nice.
I scoop.
I mean, you don't have any instants in your hand?
I do, but it's not helpful for the situation.
Okay.
Yeah. Beck, would you like to block a 2/2?
Yes, because then it will die.
Yeah. Beck takes 6. Ash takes 4.
Yep.
I have 2 treasure tokens. I'm down to 7 of those, and I have a lot of mana available.
Goodbye, Jimmy.
This goes back to you.
Yes.
Probably should
No.
cast it last. No,
That's mine.
that comes back to me. This goes back to you.
Yeah. Ooh, a walking ballista.
Yeah, just casually. I would like to cast Ash's card
Can that stack itself?
for 2 mana.
That's fair.
Casting an Altar's Reap. When I sack the mana, I create a servo. I've lost my servos. They're on the back of my treasures.
Good work.
I'm sacking a Zomble to then draw 2 cards. That is casting a spell from exile, so I create a treasure token. Cool.
What are you doing?
Man, I don't know.
Prosper just goes off.
Yeah, no. I like Prosper a lot.
That's fun.
Confused. How are you creating servos?
Only call the anvil whenever one of my artifacts you control leave the battlefield, so
So when you're
treasures
using
are
a treasure
artifacts.
token,
It only happens once a turn, though.
Yeah, no, it's fine, because then that would be bullshit.
That goes back to your graveyard.
Oh!
I have a lot of land in hand.
One of my cards back.
Yeah, that's fun. 1, 2, 3. For a Geist Flame Reservoir, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a charge counter on it. For 2, I can tap it and remove any number of charge counters. It deals that much damage to any target. And for 2, I can tap it, exile the top card of my library, and I play that card this turn.
I do love that.
Yeah.
That's a good card.
It's a great
I
card.
always like. There's so many standard
sure
decks
they're
that
in
tried
there,
to get it
it's
to like run, and it just
I let
never.
Tom shuffle my library, and then I didn't cut it.
I'll shuffle it next time.
Yeah.
Good cards on top.
Ash is going to have the better stuff, I think, than Beck.
Do you want slivers?
1, 2.
Buckle my shoe.
Yeah.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
3, 4.
No, I'll use all the treasures first.
3, 4 cholera.
To tap Chaos Wand, target opponent, Ash, exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile an instant or sorcery card. And they play that card without paying its mana cost.
Instant. Sorcery.
Watch his entire library go, guys.
Where do they go? Oh, you get to putrefy.
Bottom of your library in a random order.
Yeah, so you can putrefy.
Destroy target artifact or creature, it can't be regenerated.
Do you want to cut this shuffle for the bottom of my library?
There we go, yep.
Go the Polacca worm, you know you want to.
Yeah, but he's got 5 experience counters already.
Oh, look at your board state.
It doesn't really matter. I can cast anything.
That's the thing. It's more just slowing him down and stopping him from casting anything else. Because then he's just 1 away from that.
I mean, you can do an artifact, so you can get rid of
I'm going to
this.
do your commander again. That puts a counter on the Geist Flame Reservoir. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana left up.
8.
I didn't get to keep my tracks up.
Huh?
I didn't get to keep my tracks up.
Yeah.
So that's when I started coming around more to running more instants and sorceries in my decks.
Fair.
These were kind of where I didn't run as many.
I'll pass the turn. I will
Creature will
draw a card for
That's what
Monarch.
green does.
And I will exile the top card of my library, which is a feathered suspicion. Each opponent exiles cards, blah blah blah, and I can rebound it. It
What
costs 8,
causes the monarch to shift?
dealing damage to me.
Combat damage.
Beck would have had the Monarch, but
Yeah.
then I would have taken it back. You've got an extra card in hand. That's all that matters.
Just draw a card.
Okay.
That will bring it all to equivalency.
And now it's your turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna see what Beck's cooking with.
Drop a turn.
I'm keen.
Damnation.
Yes.
Damnation is an expensive card now.
Yes, it is.
It's like
Interesting.
30, 40 bucks.
Interesting.
That's a great card.
Quick game is a good game, says Tom taking 10 minutes a turn.
I know.
Admittedly, these are actually 20-minute turns, and I'm taking them real fast.
Okay.
That's fair.
So
You wanted to play Prosper.
I'm not going to
I could have
do
warned
I
you.
can see why.
the first thing.
no problem
Let me
with
just
this.
figure out what I want
Honestly,
to do
it would have
later.
been fun playing any of these decks.
So the important thing to note,
They were fun. They're all
and
fun. Like,
this is something I
I just
picked
like
up
playing decks that aren't mine.
Yep, Beck's
because
picking
I'm
things up.
interrupting Ash.
Right.
This doesn't say I need to tap it. This just
No.
says I need to pay 3.
Correct.
So I'd probably be better off just paying.
Just so people know what you're talking about.
Yeah, people know what I'm talking about. Do.
Does go into your hand, not the library.
Yeah, that's fine. But it allows me to shuffle my library, which you shuffled last time, and I wasn't allowed to cut. So I'm going to do that. Figuring out.
Somehow magically filtered all the lands together and it's all literally on the bottom.
Oh my god.
I've drawn
Cannot
nothing
wait.
but lamps the last few turns, so
So I
it evens
just-
out.
I think that's okay for you at the moment.
Just a little bit.
Okay, I don't need the palace. I'm just gonna pay 3. for search my library for a sliver card, reveal that card, and then put it into my hand.
That's very strong.
You know what, Jimmy? Since you're dead, would you like to look through this half and potentially pull out something I might want to...
Oh, yeah, I can help you with that. Do you want something specific to the amount of mana you have left?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Oh, actually, I think I might have the one I want, because this works for me in every instance if it can stay out.
Do you have the first sliver in that deck? The Cascade board?
Oh, that'd be a banger. Slivers
See,
have
that's
Cascade.
not bad as well, and I can play this turn.
While Beck is searching, because once again, she's never played this deck before and doesn't know what she's looking for, we are Nerds of the West. We do this every single week. Hello, Raiders! Perfect timing. We play Magic every single Friday night and board games every single Saturday morning. We don't always play decks that were designed by one person. It was just fun, because Jimmy's decks never seem to hit the table. Hello, the Lorite. What were you guys up to? Tomorrow, we are playing an RPG-inspired game. It's not an RPG game, but it is a game where you control a band of adventurers building up your guild. It is called Guildmaster. It was our favorite game of 2020, but Beck and Chris never got to play it, so we're going to play it. And it has one of the most unique things I've ever seen in a board game, which is a tutorial. There is a whole section of the rulebook that goes, all right, the game is set up. Now you take this action, you take this action, you take this action. Everybody passes. You see a little bit of everything, and then you're set up and ready to play the rest of the game.
I'm more
quite cool.
inclined to do
That's interesting.
that.
Very
the
interesting.
second this comes out. It's doing that.
Unfortunately, you have to wait a turn.
Because it doesn't come into effect until summoning sequence is over?
No, because of that.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine.
Beck has a lot to consider. Ash, you been bringing up any new decks? You said you had the day off and you spent your morning making decks?
Making decks and doing
I feel like-
2/3 of four
That's
decks.
not a bad choice.
So I've got Git Rog,
So-
Ravenous Ride, Brewing,
Do that
Nice.
which will be fun.
and
Very fun.
Do that.
Got on
search
Giddy.
for another
Giddy's back
time, another.
in Ride form.
Putting yourself in a big
But yes,
risk.
mounts a weird, or saddle up is a weird.
Saddle is
Mechanic.
strange.
Saddle's a new mechanic.
Oh, we're talking Baldur's Gate 3. I've just gotten back into it this week as well. I took a break because I kind of got stuck and frustrated with the game, and I've dived back in, and I'm so much stronger, I'm so much better, and I've already made out with Shadow Hearts. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Hey,
can fix her.
that's the long game.
So-
Shadow Heart's the long game.
I am...
Gale's the best boy. Everyone.
Gale is best boy.
I found...
Gale, Shadow Heart, Karlak.
I found Blur Sliver. Far out. Blur Sliver, that is now going into my hand. Sliver creatures you control have haste. And this is back when they explained what different abilities were.
A long time ago.
Like your old pal Shadowfax.
Shadowfax, show us the meaning of haste. All right, making sure I'm not missing anything. Cool. So Jimmy is very kindly shuffling my library for me. And then,
He's stacking the cards.
to absolutely no
that's how you make a
one's
library.
surprise. Hep. Just want to confirm, Tom, the only creatures you currently have on the field that are untapped are your commander,
Yep, who is a 0/2.
which means if I were to swing at it with a 2/2, my creature would survive and yours would die.
Yes.
Excellent. We're going to pay 3. Hep. For Blur Sliver.
Oh, you could have seen
Who
that
could
coming.
have guessed?
What does it do?
All slivers I control have haste. Considering this is now a sliver I control, that means it now has haste. So, with it and its haste, we are going to swing at you for 2.
Cut it.
Not the 7 as well.
I would like
Have a
to
chance.
have...
So not all your fault.
I will take a 2.
There we go.
There was a reason why I didn't want to swing with my commander, and I think it's because I wanted to leave it open in case I needed to block with it.
Fair and reasonable.
So, yeah.
It just means that
I think
I've got to. If I can't kill this turn, I'm dead.
game's pretty much done.
The other thing, Ash, because Beck wasn't going to do it because she needed the mana.
Yeah.
If you don't sacrifice a permanent, this is happening next turn. So would you like to sack a permanent?
It can be a land. If you've got spare land there, which looks like you got some spare land there.
You could also be in Palaka Worm, so you can draw a card.
Yeah, there's going to be a Palaka Worm.
Card cam's been a little funky with
So
this card.
I have stacked a Palaka Worm to this, so you get another
All right.
counter on it.
I think that's 2 time counters.
Yep.
It goes up to 3.
That's not the card. That's not the card I wanted, but that's
I
okay.
feel like
Did you deal damage to Tom?
She did. Have a monarch. Draw a card.
Hooray!
Now we'll see how well you shuffled your library.
Hey!
That work? Excellent.
But I only got it at the end of turn, so I have to wait till next one.
I just realized you don't have the Primordial Hydra anymore.
Oh, that's a very good point.
Why, what happened?
I killed Jimmy.
Oh!
Okay, so we've got another couple turns.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Honestly, probably shouldn't have killed you then.
Alright, so
Sorry. You're welcome.
Yeah, very, very good point.
Thank you, Laura. Enjoy your lunch.
having lunch. Oh, right.
Not everywhere in Australia.
Time periods exist.
Time zones.
I'll tap a swamp, and then I will play Golgari Rot Farm, and then returning the swamp to my hand.
Lovely.
Nice. You'd love to see it.
Now I'm going to change phase and I'll lose that mana.
No, I'm going to cast my commander,
Yep.
which has cost me 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that too much?
No, you're
No,
right.
that's right. So commander's back
In Pog form.
in Pog form. And that's going to be it, folks, except
I think Tank's snoring.
He is,
He
yeah.
does that, yeah.
That's cute.
He's a good little boy.
I'll bring back my Catacomb Shifter. So
Nice.
So that brings us back.
Ah, nice.
Brings me another blocker.
Yeah, smart.
And that'll be my turn.
Just for anybody at home that doesn't quite know what that was.
There we go. So, yeah.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
In your end step, I'm going to tap the Oni Colt Anvil to sack the servo to deal 1 damage to each of you, and I'll gain a life.
It's to each player.
To each opponent. Yeah.
Each opponent?
I haven't played the deck in so long.
Alright.
It's still playing standard. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait, has it rotated out yet?
No.
Possibly. Curse of the Cabal goes down to 2. Plunder goes down to 2. I untap, upkeep, and draw.
I'll just be sacking a token every turn. It's fine.
I mean, if you've got him.
Cool card. I would like to not drop cards on the floor. Play a Tainted Peak. Because it can basically be anything I want it to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Tapping all my mana for the card that I exiled last time. Fervid Suspicion. Each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card and may cast any number of spells from among them without paying their mana costs. I get a treasure token.
Non-land card, hey?
Yep, the first non-land card you hit.
Oh, my God.
There.
Oh, that's brutal.
That's a shame.
What did you hit, Beck?
Cleaving, sliver creatures you can control get +2/+0.
All right.
Oh, that's Outlaws of Thunder Junction? No.
This also has rebound, so it won't do anything because I didn't cast it from my hand. But Ash had a Massacre Worm. When it enters the battlefield, creatures your opponents control get -2/-2 until end of turn. Whenever a creature an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, that player loses 2 life.
I'm going to, in response,
Yep.
sack that.
Before that hits the field.
Yep. Sack it to...
Gain 1 colorless mana,
Yep, nice.
And
and,
then
and that goes up to 6. And then I will not lose 2 life.
Sorry, Beck, that hits you real bad.
So that gets that.
That dies and you lose 2 life.
What happens to the non-land cards? I mean,
That's a good question.
the cards.
I think it's
Just exile.
Really?
Yep.
Land gets
Exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. Says nothing about putting them back.
Really?
Yep.
No, I'll look at that. Not because I don't. Of
course you can.
That's crazy.
What? Because that's my deck.
I get your... sorry, where's that other sliver? Cleaving Sliver. Each of those creates me 2 more treasure tokens. Sorry, one more treasure token, so I'm up to a total
That's
of
wild.
3.
It's huge.
Which I will.
I remember that in standard.
I don't remember it in standard.
So good.
Go to combat and swing at Ash for 4 in the air
Yep.
and Beck for 12 on the ground.
One of the first cards I actually physically singles up.
That's a good one.
They're just 2/2s.
Yeah, so it's 6 2/2s.
Yeah.
I'm going to block 3.
You can only block 1.
All right, I'm only going to block 1
Yeah.
I'll take
and make it 10.
You take 10.
Okay.
Ash takes 4.
That's fair.
I create another treasure token.
This is getting out of hand.
It's been out of hand for a while. And I would like to use 2 treasure tokens to do the same thing and try and hit an instant or sorcery from your thing. That's not an instant or sorcery, don't worry about it.
And does it keep revealing?
Keeps going until you hit an instant or sorcery. Those ones, however, will go back on the bottom of your library. Boom! Sword splinters. As an additional cost to bone splinters, sacrifice a creature and destroy target creature.
Because I think every instant sorcery you play in here is a destroy target creature, isn't it? So
That makes a lot of sense.
There's a lot of self-sacrificing in there.
yeah.
I'm gonna sack a Zomble
Yep.
down to 4. And I would like to destroy. Thank you. Ash's commander. Hopefully now that's out of reach for him to cast again.
No, it's not.
And you lose to no, because you're choosing for it not to hit the graveyard, and you don't lose the 2 life. But that's fine.
Shenanigans.
There you go. That's mine. This goes up to 2. I get another treasure. And I pass the turn.
Draw a card.
Thank you. Exile a card. Exiling Tybalt Cosmic Impulsor.
Or the other one, whatever it is. You know.
Yeah, I'll figure out which side is the real side.
This
I think it's the other side.
Oh,
Take your turn.
okay.
Yeah, no, Valky's the real side because it's got the 1 triangle on top.
No, I mean, Tybalt's the side you want to play.
Tybalt's the side I want to play, but
Yeah.
this is the official side of the
yes.
card. Nice.
Help me. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and play a mountain.
It's not the worst move.
Well, we got to give it a go. Heh.
I like it.
Buddy!
There was a blue in there somewhere, but we
Yeah.
are playing Cyclonic Rift. Return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand. With 2 mana, hold on,
To me.
overloading it, which I have done by paying 7 mana, I may cast the spell for its overload cost. If I do, change its text by replacing all instances of target with each. You have a counter, don't you?
I don't, because you are changing from target to each, and therefore it is no longer targeting, and I cannot counter.
So,
Sorry, would you like to sacrifice anything? It's fine, don't. Keep going.
no, okay, I won't. So, since it's each non-land permanent
Yep.
that I don't control,
Yep.
all of you.
Jesus Christ.
Pardon? I didn't scry.
Yeah, never mind.
That's too late. I saw that before. I was like, yeah.
Alright. In response, I would like to
Because
Oh, you can do all these
Use, I'm just going to use all this stuff that I have. Use 2 mana to remove 2 charge counters from this and deal 2 damage to Deck's face.
He's lashing out because he's upset.
I get my massacre worm back, which is nice.
Yeah.
I would like to use the Oni Cult Anvil to sack a. Let me double check. I don't need to cast anything.
You should sack the Chaos one.
It's near your hand anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sack this.
You have treasures. No. The Chaos one's the move.
I'm gonna go.
Sack a treasure to deal 1 damage to each of you, and I gain a life.
Fair.
Wouldn't that have already happened? Oh, I know that's the effect of it.
Yeah.
Go down to
Servo part.
And I think that's it. Nothing else is worth doing right now, so cool.
So
I'll take my creature
I'll
back.
take my creature back.
Yeah. These all come to hand.
This goes to my graveyard.
Treasures cease to exist.
A whole bunch of zombies cease to exist.
Oh,
Zombies cease to
Beautiful.
exist.
Chaos Horn goes back to your hand.
Yep.
Get that out of here.
That filth.
Yeah, filthy.
And
Just
are you
casual.
going to attack anyone?
1, 2, 3,
So
4,
those
5,
don't go
6,
because they're
7,
not
8.
technically.
They're not on the battlefield.
They're not even really in the game. Like,
I mean, it
they're
doesn't
just-
say it needs to be on the battlefield. Return target non-land permanent.
It's not a permanent's only things on the battlefield.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't control to its owner's hand. Cool. I've overloaded it. All right. I do control that, so I'm swinging at Tom for 7.
I take 7 commander damage.
Oh, that is going to be a good play right there. If I've ever
That's a
seen
great play. Cyclonic Rift is never a bad play.
Unless it's like only one thing on everyone's face.
The only thing that stopped me, like, that caused me to pause, in case anyone is watching this back, is because it was an instant, and I was worried that you would have a counter to it, and I thought it would make more sense for me to hold on to it in the off chance I needed to just clear Tom's board state.
The only way you wouldn't have played Cyclonic Rift there is if you had a River's Rebuke and you'd play that instead. Which does the same thing. Such a good card.
But that is me, and I pass the turn.
All right.
That's right. Turn aside's when you target something. That's right.
Land.
Land.
That's such an expensive commander.
Only because you revealed it earlier.
Is that 10? Oh, wait. I meant to say permanent. Wait, we've got another round, haven't we?
You do have another round. Totally fine. It's never resolving, don't worry.
10 to get my commander in. Okay.
That's the purpose of it.
Here we go.
Try again.
Here we go.
4th time's the
10.
charm.
5. 10. I'll leave that one untapped.
Very nice. Sorry, you can still bring stuff back from your graveyard.
I know.
so-
That's where I'm leading with that.
Did you draw for a turn?
I did.
Okay. Oh,
I might as well just play. Hey,
where's the boy?
in case you haven't seen
Oh,
it,
he's still under
Still
the
on
table.
the table.
the
I was
Soul
like, I can't
Cleaver's
see
Soul
him.
Cleaver's back.
In card form.
It has enchanted equipped creature has vigilance, and when a creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on equipped creature.
Nice.
And I'll end my turn. 6. What can I get back for 6?
I'm sure many things.
Not back. Not quite the worm.
Did you
but
not the end of your turn?
I didn't. Thank you.
That's right. Only because you put gave it the hat.
Yeah.
let's bring back the
She finally has the crown on her too.
emissary. Emissary.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's what I want. And
It's such a good
And my
card
turn.
for the deck.
I think I definitely made a mistake by killing you first. That Hydra was probably my
You're
win
probably a
con.
win con, really.
Yeah. Cool. Upkeep. Plunder goes down to 1.
The funny thing is, I wasn't actually trying to like.
No, it's 100% right. I just totally forgot. Draw a card.
Choo choo ka-choo.
Choo choo ka-choo. All right, now we got to play for keeps.
Tom, do you want to put your commander in the command zone?
I would like to put my command. I know because you returned it to hand.
Okay.
yeah.
So it doesn't need to.
He doesn't get attacks on it this time.
Yeah.
So it's actually sometimes it's better to take it to the hand.
Yeah. I'll play Mountain for turn, leaving me with 9 mana currently. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
See, now I'm not upset because it also took away all of that extra mana he was getting.
I'll play a Goldspan Dragon, leaving me with potentially 6 mana, which is a very nice amount of mana, but isn't necessarily the right amount of mana.
Music's catchy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. I would. Yeah, I'll do it this way, even though it might be the wrong move. I'm going to play the Oni Cult Anvil.
So beginning of my upkeep, right? If I sack that, search for a land, does that land on tap with this? Because is that the beginning of your upkeep? Or do you untap it?
Untaps before.
Yeah.
Untap is its own step.
Untap, upkeep.
Cool. Oni Cult Anvil.
I get confused because sometimes people draw before they untap, and I'm like, that's not the way.
Go to combat. Swing it back for 4.
Oh,
I've been really trying to focus
take
on
it.
that habit for myself.
untap first and then draw.
Even saying it out
Make a
loud.
treasure token. Sack the treasure
Let's see if we can do it
token
right.
and a
Swamp.
swamp. When I stack the treasure token, I make a servo. For a poison the cup, destroy target creature if the spell is foretold, scry 2. But I'm not foretelling it, I'm just blapping your commander.
Ew.
I would like the Monarch.
Have you done damage to me?
She attacks the dragon.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you very much. That goes to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand. I'll drop a Rakdos Canarium and a Mountain. I will draw a card.
Gives you the monarch.
No, I will. Doesn't matter, I'm dropping another land. Beginning of end step, Monarch, cleanup is after that. I would have had more cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pass the turn. Beck, would you like to sacrifice a permanent?
Can I sacrifice one of your permanents?
No.
Yes, I'll allow it.
Can I sacrifice a permanent in a graveyard?
No.
I mean, it's technically permanent. It's just dead. Make it, like, tell me I'm wrong. Then no, I don't want to sacrifice a permanent.
Alright. Upkeep.
You're really leaving it up to me, aren't you, to have to sacrifice a permanent?
It's a tactic.
It's a tactic.
Honestly, it works out just about the same way.
It would hurt you more.
That's fine.
Alrighty. Yeah. Lots of enters the battlefield
like 16
tapped
damage
in
to me.
here, James, and I'm not too fond of that.
Well, that's the issue with 5 color decks is you need the really expensive lands to run consistently.
You need all those like flooded strand and stuff like that. The pay one life you search for
I don't have
interrupt the triumphs.
I don't know about that. Yeah, never mind. You do your turn.
I'm just happy that we've got to see all of Jimmy's decks do
See-
Jimmy's deck things.
There's still
I
more.
think I can at least
It's more
make this
Jimmy's
work.
decks.
Maybe.
Fingers crossed.
Actually, I don't think I can. I think I'm gonna die. Just because you keep smacking me in the face, so... So I don't have anything that gets haste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to make 9.
9 for that, yeah. Have you have you got anything in
No.
your hand that gets...
No, I need 11. Because it would be the third time I'm casting it. Which
No, 9. Each time it goes up by 2. So the first time is 5, second time is 7, third time is 9.
Far out. Sure.
It's your second time. Second commander's decks.
Yeah.
Mine just cost 10.
But
Like,
that's my only
still-
game plan with you, is just put your commander out of reach and then hope I can get
That's a good
rest.
strategy.
Yeah.
I just...
When we were playing the upgraded decks, and you guys got Amara up to 12 mana. It's just like, what the frick? It's a 2-cast command
Two-cast
up to
command.
12. I'm like, what?
Jimmy, stop casting your commander.
Alrighty, so we're gonna start with a Selesnya Sanctuary because it enters battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, I return a land I control to its owner's return a land you control to its owner's hand. So I'm actually going to return the Windscarred Crag.
Do you want
You want to tap it first.
Tap it first, that way you have the mana floating. So, sorry, just
Tapping it first and then pulling it back. I'm just gonna say floating red-white because I don't know what.
Yep, it's fine.
I don't know what spirit I'm in currently. Thank you. Cool. And then don't need that. Ooh, it's not bad, but it's kind of a bit late for that. Man. It's one of those things where I'm just like,
Yeah, you've not had the most amazing luck.
I just haven't been able to get anything online because I think as great as
I lean towards what you're looking at there, is what I would lean towards, but you do what you would like to do.
yeah, that's all right. We'll do this. So playing. Oh no, that's the white. Playing that as white, green, blue, red, black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. For a Sliver Hive Lord.
Buddy.
The Sliver Hive Lord. Sliver creatures you control have indestructible. Damage and effects that say destroy, don't destroy them.
Nice.
Yes, because it was a 5-cost where it was all 5 colors, so it was difficult to get out, and my commander. So there's that. And then we are also going to, because I have the mana for it, pay 2 for the Predatory Sliver, which, along with being indestructible, Sliver creatures I control get +1/+1. So this one and this one have +1/+1.
Yeah, not counters, but Beck likes to track it this way, and it's totally fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a straight up buff.
Cool.
But
That's cool. You can track it that way if you want.
That's all right. And then they have Summoning Sickness, so that is my turn. And I don't believe there's anything else I can do.
Ash, before you untap.
Yes.
No, after you untap.
It is after untap, yes. I will sack a permanent to put a counter onto it. So I'll sack.
2 counters.
Yeah, good.
Crazy.
So that goes up to 7.
See, really, you're the best person to play the Cabal of Curse of the Cabal against, because you want things to enter your graveyard so you can get them back.
Yeah, that's not really what I want to keep happening. But it is because
Well,
you're
if you
getting
could,
lands.
if you could get something online, that would be great. And if you could smack Tom in the face, that would also be good. Because I can't get anything off the ground.
Fair and reasonable. That's right. He gets the Palaka worm back this turn.
yes. So
I don't fully understand what slivers are.
then
I just think the things just buff each other. They're nowhere near as bad as they used to be.
They're
Like,
just
but-
they're just weird pointy boys. There's a lot of points and a face.
oh boy.
So slivers.
the thing is, they're just not as. If you deal with them when they're being built up on the field, and you keep them reduced, they're nowhere near as dangerous. Like the second you build up, they're just really hard to deal with.
To be fair, I was mentally prepared for this because Tom apologized to me when he rolled it up. He's like, I'm sorry, you're going to get targeted so bad.
3.
He just didn't tell me it was.
I think he's the one who's been targeting you.
I was-
No,
I was
but
gonna say,
I should
I
always
just-
be targeted.
So Catacomb Shifter?
He's back in pod form.
Back. So you know him, you love him. He
freaking you out.
sure. Yeah. 7.
Just casually 7.
Yeah, it's no problem. Don't
The
worry
Shieldred,
about
the
it.
Whispering One.
Oh, buddy.
So at the beginning of my upkeep, I return target creature from my graveyard to the battlefield. At the beginning of your upkeep, you'll sacrifice a creature.
Nice.
Oh yeah, just turn that back on us.
Yeah. It's Magic the Gathering. Well, welcome. And then,
Untap upkeep, thank you.
so then, at the end of my turn, Flashbang Marauder. So you both sacrifice a creature.
Oh, shit.
This isn't looking good for us, Beck.
Oh yeah.
So you both sacrifice a creature.
Yeah.
All right, predatory, you go.
Okay, and then we go to the start of your upkeep, and then you sacrifice a creature.
Yeah.
Don't have that many creatures there, do you, boy?
You can't.
What's the right way?
You can't game it to get another.
No, I can game it so that I still end up with a servo on the field. So I can I can sack the gold span to the first trigger.
Oh, and then in your upkeep.
Beginning of my upkeep, I sack this servo whenever one or more artifacts control the battlefield during my turn and make another servo. It'll still have summoning sickness, but it ends up the same way.
That's fair. And then I go up to 8.
Lovely.
Experience
What gets you
points.
experience counters again?
Things
Chris
dying when Marin's on the field.
Oh, yeah.
On his side.
All right. Upkeep. Plunder resolves, and I get to destroy target artifact or land.
That or a land. Do you want to pick a land?
How much land have you got?
11.
I mean, you can destroy your servo or the cone.
I can. It'll be your Soul Cleaver. It hasn't done that much this game, but
It didn't actually do anything. It let me attack once with
Yeah.
vigilance. Good card, though,
this
but
goes down to 2.
Just not the game for it.
yeah. I need creatures for it to
Yeah.
be on. Give me swamps over there. Oh, swamp walk.
What is
So many
what?
swamps.
If you have a
Unblockable.
swamp,
It's
you can
unblockable.
block it.
Yeah.
Unblockable.
Oh,
Get them.
I
blocked, bro.
will.
Kill something of mine.
I mean, I can. It's just way too expensive. Play a swamp for turn. Leave me with 10 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Considering I can like flesh bag twice a turn.
Yeah. Yeah. This
Early
is.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's getting gross.
that
very
is
gross.
the issue right now.
I have.
I'm almost tempted. Jimmy, do you know if there's a board wipe in that deck?
I think so.
It's Jimmy. Of course, there's a board
black.
wipe in there.
I actually don't run a lot of board wipes.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Funnily enough, I don't run a lot of counter spells, and I never really run many board wipes. Maybe 1 or 2 tops.
Would gain. Sorry, I'm just going to interrupt you because I have a question. Would gain target sliver also allow me to pull them from the graveyard? No. Okay. Thank you.
I've always wanted to make like a. Remember, like I said, I've been playing Magic a long time. Do you remember Rebels? Like Lin Civi Defiant Hero? Where it's like you could search a library for rebels and you could put target rebel from your graveyard onto the bottom of your library.
No.
Nah. So like Lin Civi was like it's 1/2 white for a 1/3.
Yeah.
It's like X and tap, search a library for a rebel card.
Okay.
Convert them as XLS, put them on the battlefield.
Yeah.
And you can, if they die, you can put them from the. Basically, you can pay 3, put on the bottom.
So your library
and
never
search it.
empties.
Yeah, so if they just keep going, keep looking
That's
for them.
amazing.
But like it was like a run that they did, and like Black had mercenaries and they had a very similar kind of
Yeah. Okay.
Macadian
Yeah.
masks. Time to be alive.
You've currently put him into a tank, which is quite funny.
That's the issue.
Where
Like
he
I
goes to where he is now.
think my only
see what's
good
on my-
play
should see what's
is to
on my
Chaos Wand. Ash, I'm going to dig through your deck and hope for a board wipe.
Okay.
So you're paying the 3 and then you're paying,
Paying the
4.
4. Yep.
Aww.
An instant or
Both go to the
sorcery.
bottom, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, but
Didn't we hit all these before?
I've shuffled it 3. He's done this every turn.
Yep.
We have literally hit.
No, these are new ones. Oh,
Yeah.
here you go.
Can't be countered. Destroy target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less. Well, that is that one.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, this one. Don't target
That
this
one. This one.
Don't target this one.
It's this one.
I was gonna say.
You get another experience.
I was gonna say don't target that one because I'll just sack it to.
No, I think Ash has probably pulled it out because I had like single target removal and then he just gets the shield. Anyway, there you go.
There is board wipes. There's
Yeah.
generally 1 per deck.
It was worth the shot. And I'll pass the turn.
You want to go over to Jimmy?
So
He's going to be able to give you attention. Pass the turn?
yeah.
You
All
got
right,
2
so it's
triggers.
the beginning of my turn.
Yeah.
But it goes untap, upkeep. So
Yeah.
let's start with the untap.
And then sack a creature.
No, I know, but it's
And then the
untap.
choice of sacking a permanent.
Like
Yeah, cool. That's fine. I know what I'm doing.
yeah.
Like
Stop.
I remember back. Oh no, I'm just saying back when
Get it.
back when I first started playing, like you wouldn't tell people on tap, and they draw a code like, "Hey, you done a tap," because all the people I played with the toxic has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you got to remind people it's untap.
That's why my habit now is I say my phases,
Yeah.
because that way I don't actually, because I run so many triggers or state-based effects, whereas like what phase? Sorry.
So it's fine. It's just because untap, in this little hovering phase, we play an instant. Hacha. This is adding green and white, which is 2 mana, and we're going to play the Quick Sliver.
Love it.
You may play Quick Sliver anytime you could play an instant.
I mean, it's probably errata to just have flash, but
Yeah.
Any player may play sliver cards anytime he or she could play an instant. Which, as I'm now doing the math on it, realize that if it's an instant, I kind of have infinite time between now and my upkeep.
Correct.
Cool. That sounds like a great
Also, I
use
just
of
realised that
my
this
time.
taps for 2.
Yes.
you're fine.
I've been tapping it. No, I've
Yeah,
been
you've been
tapping it
using
for,
it for single, yeah.
I've been using it for single for like
Classic.
6 turns.
4, 5,
You're fine.
I hadn't noticed, but yes,
That's-
yeah, I think
okay,
you're right. Yeah.
That's my fault, obviously, but yes, I could have done that a few turns ago.
yeah.
Oh,
It's all good.
it is what it is.
That's all right. I
Oh.
think. Ooh, actually,
And what it could
interesting.
have changed a couple
yeah.
turns.
So we're going to.
That is such a good sliver.
Yeah, I've been holding on to it for a while. 3.
I was wondering if she'd remember about it.
Yeah, no, I did. Well, when I went on tab upkeep,
Yes.
just in as an instant, I'm playing Cleaving Sliver.
Yep.
Hep, 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 hep. Hep, hep.
That's not my sickness.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
That's
Anyway.
good.
Okay, now for upkeep, I need to sack a creature.
Yep. That's fair. That's actually brilliant.
And then I draw for turn.
That was a very good play.
Oh, hey,
Oh.
we were just talking about
I
this.
do like the way that Beck like does things. Like she's like, oh, okay, it's got some sickness, so you remember. And I'm like, that is so good because I fucking forget.
I stole it from someone. Stole it. All right.
Where'd you steal from?
Oh, who owns Good Games Rockingham?
Corey.
Corey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Corey and Cassie
Yeah.
from Good Games Rockingham, which if you're in Perth, check it out. We went to a draft night a couple of weeks ago. Last week?
Yep.
Anyway, so we were playing and he was like, he was on the tilt and I was like,
What's that?
he was like, just got somebody sickness. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
It's when people treat that as a tap that's
Yeah.
infuriating.
Yeah, no, I don't
tap
like
is-
that. Tap is on the side. For me, it's on the piss, so that I'm like, it can't do anything right now because it's on the piss.
I used to play like that, and then like started doing this when I went like draft nuts and stuff like that. And I was like, this it makes so much more sense. So,
Okay, we're gonna play the Windscarred Crag because I have yet to play a land for turn. It enters the battlefield tapped, but when it does, I will gain a life. Which puts
Nice.
me back up to 10.
Double digits.
Double digits.
Good.
And then my Sliver Hive Lord is now a 7/5. And I'm gonna swing at Tom for 7.
I'm going to block and then sack it so that everyone loses a life and I gain a life. It's alright, Ash is on 21. He's in commander damage range.
There's no commanders in the field. Oh, well, his.
oh yes, it's going to attack me.
Self-harming.
In my second main phase, do I have anything to play for?
I can't believe I'm treating that as one. That's fucking stupid. That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever done.
No, I do not.
Yep.
Cool.
And then you do
that's my
something
turn.
dumb another time.
Okay. Yep. So
Ash,
yes.
would you like to sacrifice a permanent or put 2-time counters on Curse of the Cabal?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Yay.
Well, it works in my favor every
Yeah.
time. And then I'll bring back
Because of Shieldred.
because of Shieldred, Palaka one.
Yeah.
So I'll gain 7.
You know what? I think Ash has probably got this one, to be honest.
I had a plan, didn't work out. I've got another plan. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, it might be a script situation.
Chaos one again.
No, like the Chaos one is now cheaper, but
So you gain 7 life for doing that.
12.
12 mana?
Yep.
Yep.
Did I just gain 7 life?
yeah.
Okay.
So 12. Hit that betrays.
How dare you?
So annihilator 2. So whenever it attacks, you sacrifice 2 permanents. Whenever you do sacrifice a permanent, I
Non-token
get it.
permanent.
A non-token permanent, I get it.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I know.
I'm glad that was directed at you and not me.
Well, you didn't make the deck, he did.
Oh, I'm about to. What do you want? 30.
30.
Oh,
Just kill me.
What do you want? Okay, kill me.
9. I'm on 9.
I'm going to attack you
I take 6.
6 because you can block that and kill it. And then At the end of my turn,
Can he?
huh? I couldn't kill anyone. So at the end of my turn,
You draw a card first.
oh,
I mean, you can order it in any order you
no.
want.
So
How many cards do you have in hand? Oh wait, that was your graveyard. Never mind.
Fleshbag Marauder comes in. So each player sacrifices a creature. So you've got to sacrifice a creature, and then I get it.
Okay.
Thanks.
You still get the buff.
No.
No, so you control this.
Sliver creatures you control, but now he
I draw a
controls
card.
it. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was one of the
Your turn.
No, it's
Cool.
fine.
This goes down to 3. I don't have a creature to sacrifice.
Yep.
Oh no.
I love the old Eldrazi.
I've been waiting. I've been talking smack about how much I hate Eldrazi all day.
Yeah,
And I'm
so
like,
glad
I
you
saw
got
it in the deck and just went, okay, it fits.
I just want to
It
play this
does.
one. I just want to play this one.
all the Ulamog and
Tom, just let me live for one more round,
were
please.
in there.
Just one.
I can't do this one.
Yeah, no, but I'm begging you, please let me live for one more
Play
round.
Mountain.
That's me.
No, it's fine. I'm just making sure the chair isn't about to break on you.
Thank you.
11. That costs 4, which wouldn't let me do what I want to do. Now with all of that, I think I really have to dig for the board wipe.
Is your board wipe in there?
I think there's a board wipe and everything.
Yeah.
Honestly, I generally try and put one in and everything.
I had a board wipe.
We've already gone through your deck a bunch, so we'll keep going.
Woo!
4 mana.
Oh, this is my hand.
Oh, the chaos
We're doing this again. We're doing this, Tom.
Did you draw a card?
The Monarch.
Give me a moment. Let me double check
Yeah, I did.
if I want to. Yeah.
I draw the board.
Prosper first, then.
Then, yeah, because that
then
makes sense.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Un,
Oh, full art.
Fancy.
deux, trois, quatre, six, sept, huit.
Come on. Oh.
I don't remember what 9 is in French.
Dumb. In French numbers are dumb. That's all I know.
Yeah, because I meant to say quatre.
Yeah, there might not be much instance in
Have you cast all of them?
You might have.
I think you've cast more instant choices than I have.
Let's keep it going.
Because they just get shuffled onto the battlefield,
Onto the bottom in a random
onto the
order.
bottom in a random
Yeah.
order. So it's not like you get. Do you get milled out doing it this way?
No.
No, because it's yeah.
But does that mean if there are no more instants that we're in a loop and we all?
Well, no, he just wasted his choice.
Yeah. Okay.
This is amazing.
Oh,
Hey! Guys, I'm gonna
look for a land.
search my library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield.
You can kick it.
I'm not gonna sack a creature and give it to him.
I mean,
It's
you can do that.
Come on, bro.
I do make a treasure.
North is 9.
North, yeah, thank you very much. I will
French is
search my
weird.
library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield,
Thanks, Shane.
That's right.
which doesn't enter tapped, so that might change what I'm
Not
going to do
touched.
from here.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, he's still allowed to cut it.
You hovered it in my direction.
Throws in the crew.
That only hurts me.
It's like if you go to YouTube, you can look at like weird phrases in French. It's like ton.
Ah, yes.
Like,
I mean, I have a French joke.
is it good?
Why do people in France only ever eat one egg for breakfast?
What's that?
Because one egg is enough. Enough is French for egg.
Oh, there you go.
If anyone would like to
Which is also why French is stupid, because apparently neuf is 9, which is why I paused, because I knew enough
It's
was
egg.
an egg. So how could egg and 9 be?
So similar. That's crazy.
Yep. One egg is
Hasn't-
enough.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta clap.
Thank you. Thank you.
I will pass the turn.
Hell yeah.
So in your upkeep, you've got to take a creature and then give it to me.
Yeah.
Let me untap first. I might be able
Yeah,
to
of course.
might be able to pull something out and not untap. Let me just procrastinate.
I wish I kept that quick sliver now.
Yeah, I wish I'd sacked something else. That's all right. Look, it was a good play and it worked.
No,
for,
it was a fantastic play.
it worked for a turn, but alas.
And then he showed me he had the trees.
Yeah.
Well,
So good.
I've forgotten these decks.
Uh,
damn.
Beck, we might be dead.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now you have 2 indestructible creatures.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Slivers I control have been indestructible.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks everyone. Thanks for coming.
All right. Well, let me just draw for turn.
But he was going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I went for the big play, and
No, you popped off.
it was worth it. Shouldn't have killed you, but that's fine.
It's
It's
like-
always fun to kill you.
You probably would have won with that.
Probably.
It was a choice.
Yeah.
Because like if you had
Nah,
to kill
this
him.
seems more
Oh, the cyclonic
really
rift
good.
also really.
Oh, 100%. But that's
perfect.
fine. That's magic.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, excellent. We love the
Because having it your turn,
double
that thing would have been 48-48 and would have
Gotcha.
killed anyone else.
One
I
shot.
couldn't have blocked it.
Yeah.
He just would have gone.
I'm interrupting to play the first sliver. Cascade. When you cast a spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exiled cards on the bottom of your library in a random order.
And that goes.
Let's go.
Yeah, so
So
we start
the-
with this.
No, you start with the other one.
We start with this.
Yeah, your other one will hit the battlefield before that one. That's the point.
That's cool.
Because the cascade is on cast, not on ETB.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this isn't actually on the field yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so non-land card that costs less than 5. That's a lot of land.
There you go.
There you go.
What do you get?
Indestructible. We got Thassa, God of the Sea. It's a god. It's indestructible. As long as your devotion to blue is less than 5, which it definitely is, Thassa isn't a creature. Cool. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1. And then if I pay 1 and a blue, target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. Cool. So this has sliver spells you cast have Cascade.
Yeah.
These will go. Did anyone want to cut that?
Touch.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. So that enters the battlefield.
Now that's in the battlefield.
You have 3 mana available.
Yes, I do. And I still haven't played a land for turn. That's important.
I'm gonna just say this now. You will piloted this great. So
Thank
you. It's been fun watching this.
Playing a mountain for turn.
Is that a servo?
No, that is a treasure.
Okay.
I currently do not have a servo.
Okay.
Have you servoed already this turn?
5.
No, I didn't. I did, but then I sacked it, and so that's fine. And it's only on my turn.
You did the good
So you
old.
can't create a servo in my upkeep?
No, only during my turn.
Okay, cool. Easy.
Did the good old fashioned servo sack.
Fine.
I'm
Take
playing.
his commander. Take his commander.
I'm playing.
He'll put it in the. Sorry. You.
Ah, that's fine.
I'm playing 5 mana
Yep.
for the Battle Sliver, which has Cascade.
Yep.
Cool.
So as this is floating onto the field, that costs less.
Yep.
Non-land card that costs less. Creatures you control have haste. Does that apply to these ones now?
Well, that's not a creature, but yes.
it's not.
It's not a creature, but it applies to these ones now?
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card.
So
you're-
technically,
you draw a card.
Yeah.
Twice. No, once.
No.
No.
because when you cascade, I think this comes in and then that comes in
Yes.
after it.
So you'll draw a card once.
I'll draw a card once.
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, because I feel like all of the cascades with creatures.
So
you cast it.
you cast this,
While
that has cascade happen. This then gets cast because of the cascade. This resolves, enters the battlefield. This resolves, enters the battlefield. Because this is on the battlefield.
You draw a card.
It doesn't have power. Is power 4 the mana cost?
plus
Creature with power 4 or greater.
Oh, but sliver creatures you can control get +2.
Yeah.
Cool. So now I draw a card.
Yeah, that's.
Excellent. Oh, hello.
This could have went really bad for everybody.
could have gone very bad.
Yeah.
And then. Hang on. It's a 0 cost, so we'll just play Mox Amber.
Yep.
Yep.
You just casually have them in your deck, do you?
I bought 4 of them when they came out.
How much were they then? Like
$6.
how much are they now?
Like 40.
40? Yeah.
About that.
Just casually with
30,
it.
30, 40.
Technically,
No
I
first
could
mana.
tap this for 1 mana.
It requires a legendary on the field. So it's not ever really fast.
I would need to pay 2 to make that happen. One to go out and then one to put on?
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. I'll leave that. And then, because creatures I control have haste, these now have haste, which means we have a 9/7 and a 5/3.
Correct. That has Death Touch.
Tom Stuff has Death Touch,
And he has an 11/11.
and you have an 11/11.
And these two are indestructible.
And they're indestructible.
Yeah.
But I can't pick what Tom chooses to block what with. So he would absolutely pick the first sliver.
Have you got a land that taps for 2?
Yeah, she used it.
Yep.
Yeah, no, just asking.
Don't make that mistake and tap it for 1 like me all game.
Haha. See, my problem is I don't want these things to die. And I know Tom's going to kill it, and nothing I have here has trample.
Yep.
So
You can just stand back if you want.
I can just hang back because at the moment this is kind of fun to play. So at the very least, what I have are some pretty meaty blockers. And I'm going to pass the turn. Not that I can block
So,
Sheoldred.
I'm gonna need you to announce your triggers because I played this in the wrong order, but I'm gonna play it now. So
announcement triggers as being my upkeep. I'm
Yeah.
going to bring a creature back from my graveyard to
all
play.
right.
You didn't
Untap.
You didn't untap.
This is the beginning.
Yeah, untapped first.
Untap.
Untap, then upkeep.
I should have just removed your Sheoldred and then cast the Rakdos Charm, and you would have had less to deal with. But right now, I'm going to exile all cards from your graveyard.
Yep.
I don't think it would have stopped much, but you would have had a little bit less left. But I went for the board wipe instead of just removing one thing. Oh well.
Set. No.
On the track.
Because it's not 6. It's actually got a.
Six.
See?
Fucking Tegan. Oh my god.
Oh, hang on.
All your jokes.
That joke really cracked me up. Really got my inside scrambled. Really showed me the sunny side up to French language.
Oh, that's yours. That I never cast. That's yours.
These were these ones that.
These would be in your graveyard as well, so don't worry.
Oh, okay, I thought they went to.
They're the ones I stole from you.
Okay, yeah.
I just put them into my graveyard like a moron.
Why don't you just
Would
take-
you like to sacrifice something and put counters on this? It's got 3 counters. I don't think I'm living that long.
That's fine. It's 3's fine. 3's a good amount.
3's a tasty amount.
Yep. That kind of sucks, but that's fine. Let's do this.
I should have done it 2
Two.
minutes ago, but
2.
There you go. It's black and green.
That's 5. I will cast a Skull Mulcher. So it's got Devour 1. When it enters the battlefield, I may.
Sacrifice.
I probably
any
should
number.
have. I probably should have attacked first. Anyway, too late. So Devour 1. Whenever when it comes out, I can sacrifice any number of creatures. Whenever a creature goes to the graveyard, that was devoured. I draw a card. So if it comes in,
but it gets a 1/1 counter for each creature it devours.
yeah. I should, like I said, I should have attacked first, but in that case, I will sacrifice. I'm going to devour this. You can have that back in your graveyard.
Thank you so much.
You draw a card.
I draw a card. You get some 1/1 counter.
This is a gross game.
Yep.
This is a good game.
Is
It's a fun game.
the real question is can I make it to my turn again?
Don't know.
We're about to find out.
Doesn't matter.
He can hit either one of us for 6 without us being able to block. Oh, let's
What are you on?
Dex on 9, I'm on 24.
I'm going to attack Tom with a 5/5
Yep.
and also a 6/6 swamp walk.
Cool. That's got indestructible.
Yep.
So death touch
And that's got
doesn't
swamp
affect it?
walk. Correct. So it's unblocked.
Yeah,
It's got
unblockable. Cool. I take 11.
swamp. And this actually did get another one, so that's still counters.
Oh my goodness.
For Smothering Abomination. So flying, at the beginning of my upkeep, I sacrifice a creature. Whenever I sacrifice a creature, I draw a card.
Nice.
Another Eldrazi,
Just casually.
just
One
casually.
of the less cool Eldrazi though.
And I'll end my turn, and I have no creatures in my graveyard. Oh. So
Good.
Untap. Upkeep. This goes down to 2. What upkeep triggers have I got, Ash?
just the sacrificing a creature.
All right. I would like to.
Do you want to sacrifice a permanent to add 2 counters onto it?
No.
Oh, yeah, it is you as well. Okay. Sometimes you might want to.
Sack the treasure. I'm going to lose that mana, I believe, as the things change. But when I sack that, I will. Oh, actually, no. I can do it this way.
I don't think it does.
I'm gonna. What?
We're talking about something else entirely.
I'm going to sack the treasure to the Oni, dealing 1 damage to each of you.
Yep.
And I gain a life up to 14. That creates me a servo, which I will sack to your trigger.
Yep. Can I have that servo? If I didn't work that way.
Draw a card.
Was this that beginning of upkeep thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the servos go to the graveyard and then tokens disappear from the graveyard.
Yeah, cease to exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just means that at the beginning of my turn I need to sack something
Yeah. There's only one.
I do thank you in advance.
for that.
Or whatever you sack.
I'm not giving you Cascade.
That's fair.
I wouldn't
I mean, I could give you, because it needs to be sack a creature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna-
that's gonna stay here.
I should have attacked with that.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't.
Anyway,
Oh, because you're Death Touch.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't care if I lose, I like people suffering in their upkeeps.
I'm going to cast one myself.
Fair.
So
It says target opponent, but
I'm going to Chaos Wand. Do we think we've gone through all of Ash's deck yet?
Well, we just went through 40.
is that how
And
much?
do we think
Sorry,
the
like-
Sliver
like
deck is
25.
running a board wipe?
I think it's already played its board wipe.
Maybe.
That's a fair
I
point.
can't remember. I can't remember what's in the lists. They all need updating. There's more boards.
Cards in hand, Ash?
3. Wait. 4. Sorry,
Okay.
4. 4 kind sir.
I'm exiling Ash's library again. Give me a board wipe.
Fascinating content.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Tribute to the Wild.
Each opponent sacrifices an artifact or an enchantment. Oh shit. Hold on. True.
Let's see what's here.
Look, this was useful.
Nice.
The problem is Ash gets it either way.
The problem is Ash gets it either way.
Yeah.
I feel like
You got a treasure for casting it, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
You could also sack an artifact,
that's true.
but what's more valuable to you at the moment?
Because if I Camast, that's actually 3 mana on that.
He will not be able to use any of its effects,
Oh,
except for the scry. It won't ever become a creature because he can't make
Yeah.
the devotion to blue,
yeah, that's why I was like,
unless he gets more creatures with blue in the mana cost.
Thank you.
wait. Oh, because it died, so it just goes to Ash anyway?
Yes.
Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, it's not when you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not when you.
had
it's not,
nothing.
not when something dies. It's something.
It's only on sacrifice.
Did you have nothing to sacrifice?
I don't have any artifacts.
Because you would then have that.
Yeah,
Deck would sack that.
You would
same
get
time.
it.
Yeah. Well, it would go in player order. Beck sacks it, then your trigger happens. Then it enters the battlefield under your control, then you need to sack something.
So then it goes into the graveyard?
Yeah.
Or it goes back to me?
Goes to your
Goes to your
graveyard.
graveyard.
Goes to my graveyard. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fine.
because it gets resolved
Can you
in
stop looking off you, please?
order.
Oh, he's licking his
Did
own
you-
feet. Tank, stop.
Things you resolve your order that I always thought was wild. Like that's.
Has anything changed from 30 minutes ago?
No.
Nah, not really.
I mean, I got the first sliver out, and now all my slivers have Cascade.
I'll finally play Tybalt, and I'm going to -3 him to exile. Probably If That Betrays.
That's fair.
Is that the one that makes us sack things in our upkeep?
And this
No.
one gives your stuff to me.
Oh. Yeah, that would be too easy.
Yeah.
It's a hard choice you had to make there.
Exiling the If That Betrays. Yeah. I could have. What I probably should have done was way back when exiled the Sheoldred and then exiled
Do you
your.
mean put it in the
card.
exile pile?
No, because as Tybalt enters the battlefield, you get an emblem with you may play cards exiled with Tybalt Cosmic Imposter. So basically, if you don't kill me by next turn, I can play the If That Betrays.
Or you kill
Yeah,
Tybalt.
right, you have the mana.
Or you kill Tybalt.
Oh, I have 12 mana.
Or you
No, I get an emblem.
Oh, okay, yes.
So even if you kill Tybalt, it doesn't matter. He's on 2. I will play a Mortuary Mire, and I'll look for a creature, and I will pass the turn. Oh, God's Bad Dragon.
I think there's only a few more turns each.
Oh, you never know what I can pull out.
Who knows what you pull out, yeah.
What would you,
Draw for turn.
what would you like to sacrifice?
Yes.
We'd like to sacrifice back. I don't get it, but it's just...
Yeah, that's all.
Has to be a creature.
Yeah, it's got to be a creature. But I don't get it now, so that's... You've got to take a creature.
Yeah, the battle.
And I don't get it, it just goes to your graveyard now, so...
Yeah.
Still
that's fine.
disgusting.
Look, it's not great. I feel like there's a way to play this, but I don't think there is, honestly. All right.
10 mana and a dream.
So we're going to start with playing a land for turn. I'm just going to get this out.
11 mana, actually.
12 mana and a dream. Because she's playing a land.
Oh, yeah. I did pay the 9 for the Sliver Overlord, and then someone sent it back to the command zone again.
For the
Probably not.
Monarch? Yep. No. I think I did, actually.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it.
So I'm going to scry 1.
Nice.
Alrighty. Well, luckily. Alright, you've entered the battlefield tapped. Thank you for Sliver. We're gonna tap this for green. And then 1 colorless as well. Oh, and make it make sense. 2, 3. Yeah, so 4 in total for Fungus Sliver, which now has Cascade. All slivers have, whenever this creature is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Nice.
The damage is dealt before the counter is put on.
Yep.
However, that costs 4.
Yep.
So we're exiling cards from the top of my library until I exile an on-land card that costs less.
Costs 3.
Yep.
That's an instant. Until end of turn, each creature target player controls loses all abilities and becomes a blue frog with base power and toughness 1/1. Oh, damn. Base power and toughness +1. However, that does mean that you'd still have blockers.
But the blockers would be easier to kill.
It would be easier to kill.
So it's where are you going to put that value?
That's still tapped.
You have a chance to deal with one of us, at least a little bit.
This deck is annoying, Jimmy. Can't do anything
I know.
until end of turn.
Well, unfortunately, the loss of particular pieces has made it very hard for you.
Well, your creatures have haste, so you could cascade potentially into some other hasty boys.
Yeah.
Potentially.
You know what? I might be a piece of shit, honestly. I feel like I've landed on I need to be a piece of shit, although...
That's fair.
Oh, no, we're good. We got it. Cool. So, it's only one creature, or one person.
Yeah.
If that's all their creatures.
Each creature target player controls those all abilities.
You'll still leave me with 4 blockers, so.
It would. So we're targeting
Yep.
your stuff. Polymorphous Jests, because I don't think that went on the card camp.
Yep.
It didn't.
But now your thing gets into battlefield. Unless you're done. 7 mana and a dream. How many slivers can she have into?
Not many, but I just remembered I have a second main phase. So let me just hold on to this for 2 seconds. Yep. Then I'm going to pay 2. 1 to play an Explorer's Scope, and then another one to equip it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to equip it to the first sliver.
Yep.
And then we're going to swing with the first sliver and the fungus sliver. So swinging for 2 and swinging for 7. And I'm swinging at... We'll swing at Ash, because you got the jellies. As it is now attacking, I look at the top card of my library. If it's a land card, I may put it onto the battlefield tapped. It is, in fact, a land, so it goes onto the battlefield tapped. Full art planes. Lovely. Lovely, jubbly. So swinging at you with 9 on 2 creatures.
I'll block there's no tramp rate, it's just 7/7. I'll block that with the 1/1, and I'll take 2.
Cool.
1/1 and then take 2.
It gets a 1/1 counter.
It gets a 1/1 counter because it took damage. So that does that. And now I'm being a piece of shit. Because for 4 mana in my second main phase. Yep. So it's 1 white, 2 white, and then 2 others. We are playing the Wrath of God, which was on top of my library when you chose to not go through my stuff.
Amazing.
Destroy all creatures.
Amazing.
They can't be regenerated. But that is...
I keep my sliver.
No, you don't, because it is a frog
that lost
that lost all of its abilities.
No.
So I'll take that back.
Back here.
Now I do lose all of my stuff. I understand this. But it doesn't target enchantments, so my creatures still have haste. I also have no cards in hand. So we'll see
Bang
how we
up.
go.
So 3, that gives me up to...
The problem is now.
I'm not...
There's nothing to block the trees.
It doesn't have haste, so don't worry about it.
Here's the thing. I'm not winning this game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be close though.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, it kept... What's block all creatures? Planeswalkers aren't creatures?
Correct.
Tom?
Yeah, planeswalkers aren't creatures.
Yeah. Okay.
Planeswalkers are planeswalkers.
Well, they should be creatures because I can kill them. So...
Ash, would you like to sacrifice a permanent or have this go down to 1 on my next turn? It's alright. It's only 1 on my next turn. You've got a whole nother turn.
No, I'll leave it.
Yep.
Well, what I'm going to say, half my lands, whatever, dude. I'm going to cast my commander.
What's he costing now? An extra 8?
Yeah,
So
it's
12?
Yep.
Amazing.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep.
12. I will end my turn.
Are you picking Shieldred or the Palaka Worm? Yeah.
Well,
Shielded. Back in.
They can't be regenerated.
No, they hit his graveyard and
Oh,
now
fantastic.
it's his turn and he's doing things.
I'm so
And-
confused.
his command is bringing something
Yeah,
back.
every turn.
Yeah. Regenerated is a game, like a ability, not just bringing them back.
And it's your turn.
Cool. Shieldred trigger.
Yep.
I sack a treasure to the Oni. I create a servo, and you all lose a life and I gain a life.
Are you doing that just for the life gain?
Well, it's also that I then. True, I don't have
You
a
don't have to do it. You don't have
creature
a
on the field. You know what? Probably worth
Yeah,
it.
okay. So yeah, we're doing it just to slowly.
Yep. No, totally fair.
I'm like, you don't need
Draw a
to sack
card.
a creature. You don't need to create a creature to fake sack it.
Cool card, but probably not playing it. All right. This goes down to 1. I would like to. 6. As much as I would like to play the It That Betrays this turn, I think I won't. I will Cast. Prosperous hitting the battlefield again.
Costing like 40?
Well, no, it's only the second time I'm casting him from my command zone.
He was in his hand for the longest time.
So it's only costing me 6. I would then like to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. For the Goldspan Dragon. He has flying and haste.
How did that happen?
He was on top of my library from the
Cheating? Got it.
Watering Maya, and then casting him with that. That creates me a treasure token. We're back to big turns, boys. So I have 6 mana available. Cards in hand, Ash.
4.
I would like to exile Shield. No, I can't. I would like to +2 Tibalt. I would like to exile the Shielder, but I can't. +2 Tibalt. Exile the top card of each player's library.
We don't get to see it, do we?
No, they just exile.
Yep.
Basilisk, Collar, Death Touch, and Lifelink. That is pretty useful. And whenever I sacrifice a permanent, put a 1/1 counter on Jury Master of Rebels. When it dies, just damage any target. And Beck's Mountain.
That's a swamp.
Swamp. I will play the Swamp for turn, creating another treasure token. I will pay 2 mana to play the Jury Master of Rebels. Whenever I sacrifice a permanent, it gets a 1/1 counter. I will pay 1. So that gets me another treasure token. I will pay 1 for the Basilisk color, which gets me another treasure token. I will use a treasure token going down to 4 to equip the Basilisk collar onto the Goldspan Dragon. That gets a 1/1 counter on Jury Master of Rebels.
Review.
Review, thank you. I will always call her Jury Master of Rebels. I have 4 mana available. I'll go to combat. I will swing at Ash for 4 in the air.
Yep.
I gain 4 life. This is exactly what I wanted.
Good.
Up to 18.
I jinxed it when I was like, we're gonna get 2 games in.
Oh, we definitely weren't. And sorry, I increased back.
I mean, I'm happy with that. I'll go to 11. No? Alright. Let's worth a shot.
That gives me another treasure token, giving me 10 mana available.
Yes. Gets a free cat.
I will for 5, so that's 3 with 2 floating. 3 with 1 floating. Cast an Ardent Dust Speaker. Whenever it attacks, I may put an instant or sorcery from my graveyard on the bottom. That's a tax. That's fine.
It's got summoning sickness.
I have a servo. And
Should I have drawn a card for being the Monarch still last turn?
yes, if you didn't.
Okay.
With
Pretty much
the
tapped out, doesn't change
one
anything, but
floating, so I would have 5 mana. So I will then. So this goes up to 4. 1. Fuck it, it's just all of
too
them.
many lambs.
That's what we've been drawing.
Like 2 of my hand still as well, which is good. But
Skull Raid. Target opponent discards 2 cards.
oh no! Actually. Oh no! I'll just go to land and a Doom Gate.
Does that mean you need to play 3 black green land, or you can play black or green land?
Black or green. Yeah.
And I will pass the turn, draw a card for Monarch, and I will then exile a card for Prosper, and it is a swamp. And I will pass the turn to Beck. Beck, would you like to sacrifice a permanent or have the Curse of the Cabal trigger on my next turn? Leave the choice to Ash. It's much funnier.
No, I don't care. Oh, no.
Fair and reasonable.
All right, untap. Yep.
So you did servo last turn?
I servoed this turn.
Okay, cool.
Because I sat treasure tokens.
Hip. Draw for turn. That's a shame. All right. This costs 11 to cast.
Yes.
So you had your first cast, you had your second cast where...
It costs 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is.
7 then 9.
I've never paid 11 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd remember that.
And you paid 9 for it?
I have paid 9 for it, yeah.
You get your own 11 now.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But one of them's going into this and
Yep.
just coming back out again. So it'll be white. So that's 10, 11
Nice.
for the mountain. Hip.
You've also got that if you need it. Oh, legendary permanent. Sorry. It's fine. Ignore me.
We have the Sliver Overlord. Cost 5, but it kept getting blapped off the battlefield, so I couldn't do anything with it. So,
Enters with 3 1/1 counters on him, I believe.
yes. So it is +3/+3, making it a 10. And it has haste.
4.
4.
Because it's no, then 7, 9, and this is 11. It's
4.
counters.
4.
That is an 11/11.
That's an 11/11
And you draw
with
a card.
haste.
And you draw a card.
And I draw a card.
That's pretty decent.
But you have no mana.
But now I have a legendary permanent.
You
on my
have 1
favorites.
mana.
Got 1 mana.
Right, it's 1 mana of any color. Yeah.
Yes.
So you can attach the Explorer Scope to it.
10, actually.
I mean, you laugh. That's exactly what I was going to do.
Yeah, that's
Totally worth it.
worth it. That's good.
Let me just tap on my land. 1 mana of any color among legendary creatures and planeswalkers you control. To attach the Explorer's Scope, which, pop it on the card cam. Whenever equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. It's an 11/11. Swinging. Tom's got a lot of blockers, but
I also have a Death Touch blocker.
you do have Death Touch blocker. Have you got Death Touch?
No.
I'll swing at Ash for 11. It's now attacking,
Have I taken commander damage from Beck?
No.
No. Oh, I'll just take 11.
which just means I now draw a card.
Draw a card? No.
I'm going to put it on the battlefield tapped. No,
11?
I do not. So it goes there.
10.
10?
Did I bring Ash down to R? Hell yeah.
You did.
Ash playing our game now. Cool. That's my turn. Hey, look. I did damage.
Yeah, you did.
Great turn.
It's actually one of the few times I've actually seen Opal Palace be worth it.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Just getting dunked on.
play the one that's going to come out of my graveyard. So I'm
Yep.
getting
Gain 7.
He says hello.
You love to see it.
Hello. It's me.
Sorry, Ash. Very important question. Would you like to sacrifice a permanent or have these trigger?
Yeah, so I'll just
Yeah.
this one.
It's me.
This one.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. It's good. Good times, everybody.
Don't think I'm surviving another round, but you never know.
Yeah, Ash can kill you. Just depends if he wants to kill me.
I mean, I feel like the smart decision would just be to kill me.
You do have more of a board state, but then
That's
again,
true.
at the same time, taking another player off the field, but then that only gives you one target as well.
Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword, really.
It is, so that's it.
You want to be careful about that, you know?
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll play Grave Betrayal.
That doesn't sound good.
So whenever a creature I don't control dies, when a creature you don't, it return to the battlefield under my control. So that is the die one now. So like if you attack someone and it dies, it comes to me.
There is zombie in addition or something like that?
Yeah, it is a black zombie in addition to its other
And
colors
it
and
gets
types
a 1/1 counter.
when it comes
Very
back
cool.
to you.
Yep. And I will 6. I'll massacre one as well.
Oh my gosh! What are you at? I don't think it hits anything. Oh, it hits a servo.
Because your servo.
In response, I'll sack the servo
Cool.
and deal 1 damage to everyone and gain a life.
Yeah. And there we go. So I've got
Right back.
16. You got swamps, haven't you, Tom?
I have swamps. You can hit me for 6.
I'll hit Tom for 6.
I take 6.
And then I will,
Down to 13.
at the end of my turn, Doomgape. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I may sacrifice a creature. If I do, I gain life equal to its toughness. So that's going to come in
Nice.
due to her ability. And then we go to Tom's upkeep.
Cool. Untap.
So that was Ash passing his turn.
I attack Tom for 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Tom's got to sack something. Or do shenanigans to try and get a servo back.
You don't have any treasure tokens.
No, but I
It has a
can.
Chaos Wand and a Basilisk Collar.
Yeah. Worth it. Goodbye, Chaos Wand.
What allows you to just sack things? Oh, right, the thing.
The Oni itself. So I'm sacking the Chaos Wand to the Oni. I am then sacking the servo to your trigger.
Yep.
You all lose a life, and I gain a life, up to 14. Ash is down to 15. Can I kill him this turn? 1, 2 triggers on Jury, up to 8.
Jury got big real quick.
Jury got big real quick.
Did you just sack a servo?
Yes.
So this Massacre one will hurt you?
Yes, I take 2.
No, you sacrifice Chaos Wand.
No, but whenever
Yeah,
a
but
creature an opponent controls is put
So
into the
he sacrificed Chaos One to get a servo, so he can sacrifice the servo to shield.
for this, and then he takes another trigger damage from this. Triggers galore.
Yeah.
Tom.
I draw a card.
There's no triggers there yet.
We need an episode.
Need another shieldred. Need another shieldred.
I am going to exile Sheoldred.
Yep.
I'm going to play Sheoldred, making myself a treasure token. I'm going to play my Swamp for turn, making myself a treasure token. I also have no, you killed the servo, that's tapped. I cards in the hand, Ash.
1.
1, alright. I would love to exile more things. I'll pay 3 for a. Get it back in there. Ghostflame Reservoir, it's back in Pog form. I'm just going to tap a little differently, so I have the red mana available to that to pay 2. And exile the top card of my library. I can play that card this turn. It's a command tower. I've already played a land for turn, so I can't. I'm just going to leave that in exile.
Yeah, what is exile anymore?
Exactly.
That state over there is just so gross.
tapped. I don't think I can kill Ash this turn. So I'm going to play for 7, putting 2 more counters on Jury. A Dream Pillager. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, exile that many cards from the top of your library until end of turn and may cast spells from among them.
But I think you need the mana to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I would like to swing at Ash for 4 in the air.
Yep. I can't block it.
Ash takes 4.
Yeah.
I gain 4. Up to 16. And probably should have done it the other way, but that's fine. That makes me a treasure token. No, that's why I didn't want to do it, because it was only going to give me 9. And I will... back on
Snoring.
5.
At Tom's turns.
Only on Tom's turn.
Only on Tom's turns.
Cool. I will pass the turn, draw a card, exile the top of my library. It's a Soul Talisman. And I... back turn.
Is there an upkeep thing where I need to sack something?
Yes.
Yep.
But you need to untap first.
Untap, upkeep, sack a creature.
Creature, and then you give it to me. Oh no, because it's your commander. You can choose for it to.
Yep.
Actually, hang on. No, right. It says dies, so I don't. Doesn't actually. You get to choose where it goes. Dies has to go to the graveyard.
Probably should have swung it back, but I didn't.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't.
Yeah, look, I could have dealt 3 to you. Yeah, actually, it would have killed you, but that's fine. I didn't. I chose not to.
Absolutely could have killed me.
Yeah.
Oh. This is incredibly annoying.
Yeah?
Does this happen at instant speed?
It happens at. Yep.
So you can do it after you've untapped, yes. So
Okay.
you can go searching,
Yeah, right.
but you won't have any mana. Well, depending on how much you do it. Yep.
Well, first we untap.
Yep.
Hip, 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 hip. Alright, and then this untaps. It's an 11-11. Now, at instant speed. Tapping for 3, because I'm not going to have the mana required to cast it again this turn.
Yep.
So we won't!
So instead of using your Opal Palace, use your Mox Amber.
Okay,
Yeah, because
That's
it's
fine.
only for 1.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, search your library for a sliver.
We're searching our library for a sliver.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any treasures?
I'll give you half.
1.
Okay, cool.
Would you like
Which taps into-
recommendations?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
How you feeling, Ash? You think you can still pull it out?
Yep.
I think that's one that you
100%.
probably should consider.
Yeah,
But,
that's, I think, the
we've
one I
got
was going to
some-
look for.
but this one
Thinking heavily. It could be. It could be very good.
Both ones I showed you before. Use that.
Could be good.
Could be good.
Could be good. What I've been thinking. Oh, I'm getting cramp in my leg.
Sorry.
One of those.
You thinking, what, sack the Palaka worm and bring him back?
No, something better.
Oh, alright.
Something better. You'll see. You'll see.
Not gonna really get help you. That's just that's not.
I'm just reading them.
No, sorry.
Got a very good, not a very good plan. I've got a plan.
Okay.
No, it's actually a bit expensive now, I suppose.
I think it might be that one.
Yeah. Are you gonna search for multiple, or are you just gonna search for one?
Oh yeah, I can do it a few times.
Yes.
Ah.
So the other one that I said you probably should grab is that might help you as well. Don't forget because you have haste as well. So.
Yes. So I want things that can go smacky smacky.
Big smacky smacky.
Big smacky smacky.
Or a little bit of smacky smacky death touchy. Is that what we're thinking?
Well, I mean, there is that option.
It's all the slivers in the world.
that's
It
an option there too.
could be anything.
So
Guys, do you think we're getting game 2 in?
I don't think so.
okay, hang
So
on.
you
That would
go to
be
Matthew Manor out.
yeah. Yep, that's fine. You stay down there. Actually, I think that those ones do it. And
Did you
then-
want to grab the other one
Where was the other one?
that lets you tap for mana?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Because that way you can not get an engine going, but get an engine going.
If I do it with those ones. Okay,
Okay,
so hang on.
Ash, when are you
don't-
joining us for a board game stream?
No.
Or do you always work Saturdays?
I'll work every second Saturday. I'm not. You haven't go with that group, and then I'll see.
Okay. Good plan. Good plan. It's my fault.
So essentially, I've
You
looked
said
for
you said it was right. I'm like,
once.
yeah, I'll do it. And then I was like,
So if I do it for 2 more, that just means I need to pay 6,
I'll do
which
it. I'll
means
play board
I would
games.
need 4 to
yeah, every
pass
second
what I've
Saturday
got.
I don't.
Does it alternate
And
with
then I would need
Fridays?
an extra one.
No, I just take Fridays off
Fast.
whenever I feel like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll just leave work early
Unless I-
Friday. So whenever. I
Yeah, okay.
pop up.
Cool. I think it makes sense. So we're going to pay an extra 6.
Nice.
Now this gets shuffled. Thank you. Just figure out what I've just picked up, what that goes with.
hope it helped.
Yeah, look, we'll figure it out. I don't think I'm winning this. So I've just picked up these ones, which means I need...
That Valky's. Oh, that Tybalt was very annoying.
Tybalt's so good. I probably should have tried to get the Int that betrays out, but
Yeah, probably.
it's been a lot of misplays. It's been a tough, grindy
So
game.
how have you lost it at Betrays?
I don't. He's exiled, but I can play cards exiled with Tybalt.
But he exiled Shieldred and played that.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, so we're going to use these ones to pay for that search.
Yep.
We're going to use...
So you've done 2 searches so far?
Technically 3, I'm just mapping this out. I think I just used the mountain for this. Yep.
Nice.
Okay. Do you want to use your Opal Palace instead of one of your other lands that give color?
Yeah,
And use the colorless
I
instead?
do.
Sorry, not
No, it's fine.
I'm just helping you.
I know.
It's a lot to track.
It's a lot to track. It's a lot of tracking because, here's the thing. I've tapped mana with not enough to pick up everything I've just put in my hand. However, now at the beginning of my upkeep, because this all happened before my upkeep, you see,
Or during your upkeep.
during my upkeep, the annoying thing is now I have to sack my Sliver Overlord because everybody hates me,
And you lose 2 life.
and I'll lose 2 life.
Down to 3.
Down to 3. Yep. Now.
Well, so you can choose for it to go over there, or you can let me have it.
No, it'll go in
I'm
here.
Just giving people the options, right?
It'll go right there.
You got to give the options.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Or
so
not to.
we are going to start with
What is your favourite board game?
one,
Oh, so many.
Oh, mine's Monopoly.
2 for the Mana Weft Sliver, which is a green and a mana. But Sliver creatures you control have tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool.
Very nice.
Lovely. So then that allows me to tap that for mana for the Venom Sliver, where Sliver creatures I control have Death Touch,
Banger.
which now has haste and no summoning sickness. And then for 1, we play the Gale Ride Sliver, which Sliver creatures I control have flying.
Beck's got protection.
I have a little bit of protection, but I also have 3 life. I have no extra mana on the field, and nothing with power or 4 or more enter the battlefield. So this doesn't help me do much, except for Ash currently has 11, Tom has 16. I'm gonna swing at you for... I think I'm dying. I'm swinging at you for 2.
Me?
Yep.
I take 2.
It is 2 flying.
Yeah, but they
if
have
you
death
wish
touch.
to block it.
No.
Are you sure? You sure you don't want to block it with your flying dragon?
I'm pretty sure.
Right there?
It's either I block and I lose 2 life, or I don't block and I lose 2 life.
Oh, okay.
Those options are hard.
Yeah.
Is there anything in my end step that I need to be mindful of for you?
But you could lose 2 life and Ben could lose 2 life.
Okay, that's my turn.
What you got, Ash?
I had a long time to think.
Sadness.
Had a long time to think about.
All right, you have 2 triggers from me in your upkeep. Would you like to sack a permanent
No.
and put it on that? And would you like to? You have to sack a
So
permanent.
what I'm going to do there
Sack a creature.
is I'm going to sacrifice Massacre Worm,
Yep.
which goes to my graveyard, and then this goes up 1 to that many. That doesn't really matter now. I don't think anything costs more than 15 in the deck.
No.
And then this one here, you might upkeep. Oh, I'm going to sacrifice another creature and gain life equal to its toughness. I'm going to sack the Palaka Worm.
Yep.
Draw the card from the worm. Gain 7 more life.
Game 7. Yep. From that one
From this trigger. And then I'll draw a card
to 18.
Yep.
I think if you play the Massacre Worm, Beck dies.
I'll
But it
take
doesn't
it at
do
this
anything
point.
for me.
What's this? 10-10.
10-10. And when it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Sorry, it's 11-11.
Yep.
It's got a 1-1 on its own and then 10-1-1 counters.
Thanks, Marguerite.
I see why Jimmy died first.
Jimmy's been helping us run these decks. That's all that matters.
So
Jimmy died first because
wanted
He's a
to
bad person.
because you wanted to.
Tom could have ended this game a lot sooner, actually, if he hadn't killed Jimmy.
That's true. It's been a fun game, though.
Yes.
I think it's probably been more frustrating for Beck than
I'm going to play a lot less troll. So
banger.
trample. Just got a card, put a 1/1 counter on it, and I can regenerate as well.
Great card.
So is that an 11/11?
That's an 11-11.
Not a problem. Don't worry about it.
And when it dies, it will be dealing 11 damage to you.
To me,
To your face.
I don't know.
Stop, Gary.
I don't like that.
Stop.
It's because he hasn't been fed.
No, he has.
Oh, he's just being a jerk?
He just
Classic
wants attention.
Gary
He hates when I can't just give him attention.
Oh,
whenever
sorry,
he
you've
wants
got the Monarch and you draw a card.
it. Oh,
It matters. You would have had no mana, and it would have been in the end step, so you can't play it.
even if it was a land.
Yeah.
All right.
If Beck dies, you become the Monarch.
Yeah, what is- Just kill me, Ash, please.
I'm going to take Beck
Thank you.
for 3.
Yeah.
Thank you. Please.
Okay, I'm going to take Beck for 3.
Beck's gone.
Hooray! I'm dead. Woo!
You did it. You woo-berged. Ash becomes Monarch.
Oh, thank you.
Well done.
And then at the end of my turn,
Has anyone got any of my creatures they need to give back now that
No.
I'm dead?
I do have a counter spell of yours
got mine
somewhere.
back.
There you go.
so
Thank you.
I'm going to get the Palaka worm back and get
Yep.
another
Gain 7 life.
7. Give it 25.
It's an unlucky game, Beck.
And
Ah,
then
that's fine.
I draw a card for being the Monarch. And that'll be my turn.
Cool.
I still say Tom's not allowed to roll the decks anymore.
Untap. Someone else is welcome to do any work at Nerds they want. Untap, upkeep. I return a creature card to the battlefield. Hello, Atali. There's only 2 choices, actually, so very easy choice. Curse of the Cabal goes down to 2. I will draw a card for turn. I will uptick Tybalt. Exile the top of each player's library. A Turgid Shadow. and a Agent of Erebos. Whenever it or another champion is a battlefield under my control, exile all card from target player's graveyard. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah. And Turgid Shadow, each player sacrifices 2 creatures.
Can you cast both or just one?
I can cast both because they're exiled from Tybalt.
Oh, wow. I can't remember that deck.
Cool. Mountain for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Him getting my creatures is the worst.
That betrays.
Yeah.
I think this is game.
Yeah. This is over.
To then, that gives me a treasure token. To play.
Because you just basically just say sack 2 creatures, then you get them.
Yeah.
But then if you sack 2 creatures, I get them because of this.
It's true.
That's very funny. Okay.
You haven't looked through it. It needs updating.
Honestly, there's a mass
I put my
board.
lands
There's
down
like a
somewhere?
mass board
Yes.
in there that I haven't seen.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know. Could be.
I can't remember. I think they're on
Damn. That would have been
Yeah,
useful.
that would have been really good, yeah. I've been waiting, hoping you'd drawn that over the whole game. But it counted you.
Put it on the thing.
Brilliant.
Um,
Well, Cam.
Just while Tom's finishing that off,
Yeah.
one thing that messed me up this game was having to sacrifice my own permanents. Just an elf shaman that's like, yeah, you need to sack that?
No, you just keep your shit, bro.
just because you pointed that out, I think this is the better play. Whenever an artifact you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, target opponent loses power to Marionette Master's power. So I'm going to put 3 1/1 counters on her
Yep.
when she enters with her Fabricate ability.
I'll play that in my Master Chef deck.
Oh, it's
Great
great.
card. That's a great card.
I think that's more expensive than how I'm playing it. Because I don't think Master Chef's worth anything. It's like $3. Geo Master Chef. Oh,
I'm going to go to combat and swing at you for 6, 10, 14, which takes you down to 11
yep.
and makes me a treasure.
And 18 health.
Yep. Yep, so none of that you can block. That's why I'm swinging with it. You go down to 11. No attack triggers. No, attack triggers. I exile the top 4 cards of my library, and until end of turn, I can play spells from among them. 1, 2, 3, non-land. Mayhem Devil.
Monarch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's game. Mayhem Devil, I cast 2. I cast it from exile, which makes me a treasure. I sacrifice 2 treasures, which means
8 damage.
Marionette Master deals 8 damage to you. And then I just sack this treasure and deal another 4 and 1 for 5 damage to take you down to 0.
And
Didn't even need that betrays.
you actually didn't even need the Mayhem Devil. You could have only culted your Basilisk Collar.
Just about anything would have done it. What a time. Jimmy,
Jimmy's
What?
decks.
what is wrong with you? Why would you do this to us?
Well,
I genuinely had fun. I think that game, apart from killing you early, that game was back and forth and everyone did things.
yeah, I do need to update the instance and sorceries numbers in all decks. Maybe not your one, so
Everything needs more removal at all times.
yes.
I think this has got a good amount, unless they're getting stolen.
Yes. Yeah. So poor Beck getting.
I just kept getting board wiped. But to be
Board-wiped.
fair, Tom did warn me.
That's
You will be
what-
bullied. He just didn't say, I will be the one bullying you.
Well, if Tom didn't have this,
Yeah, I was dead way early.
that would have.
Oh,
He was
the game would've
creating
been
an
about
endless
Yeah.
cycle. And it's one damage each every single turn.
yeah.
Over 8 turns you did it?
Yeah.
It's 8 damage. Like, that's
upset.
That is us. That is the Jimmy Deck special. Thank you to
Thanks, Jimmy.
everyone for watching,
Thanks.
hanging out with us. As we said at the start, you can support us by joining us live on Twitch and YouTube, and by checking out our Patreon, where we put all the photos we take, all the videos we've ever played. They're slowly uploading, and just generally hanging out with us. We've had a Slivery Beck.
Hello.
We've had a Super Friends. We never saw any Super Friends. A Traxxas Poison Counter Jimmy. Ash doing graveyard things.
Yep.
My name is Tom. I like to exile things, and we will catch you next time.